All right, y'all, welcome in. It is game day for the Oklahoma Sooners as they have just game time was supposed to start at 7:30. They pushed it back now to 8 o'clock. So what we'll do is just kind of talk about our thoughts, what we think so far. We got to figure out the over under for today. Um, Cal State Fullerton, not the best of the best. They're okay. I'm going to go with the over under for today at, I'm going to go 10. Going to go 10. Going to say we win 10-1. CJ, what's going on? Everett, welcome. Teresa, how are you doing? Heritage Dude, hopefully you're still here. Yeah, 8 o'clock. I had it on UCLA is all over Auburn. That's fixing to be a run rule. But looking at some of the games earlier, the score that really surprised me was South Carolina was last time I checked up 8-1 over Washington, and of course we play Washington on Sunday. So really surprised to see South Carolina just dominating. Washington did not look good at all. But they did have a big win earlier. They did beat Oregon, and Oregon turned around and beat A&M. So a lot of chaos so far there at the Murray Nutter. Oklahoma should come out today smooth. And if you're not aware, they play this game here. We'll wait about a half hour, and then they're going to play again. So it's going to be a late night. Hopefully, y'all can join me for the whole time. I know some of you might have to go to work, and so I get it. Life, family, I get it. But thank y'all for tuning in today. I appreciate all y'all being here. If you're just tuning in, it looks like they just moved it back to 8 o'clock, right before we went live. But that's okay. So, Dave, how are you doing, sir? David, welcome. You're in Florida. Okay. So, David, you know what? I'm glad you said that. So, for y'all that are new, you see this map here behind me. What I'm doing is let me know where you're watching from. And so our goal is to get Sooner fans all over the country. We want to hit every state. These are the states that we've hit so far. We've also hit Japan in the very first game of the season against Arizona State. And then we also had somebody tune in from Puerto Rico. So Dave, just like Dave did, he let me know where he's watching from. So I will put Dave on the map. So hopefully by the time we get done here, Venice, all right, got you. Hey, Dave, are you west of Tallahassee? Oklahoma Panhandle. Mac, welcome. Welcome in. Glad y'all can be here. Glad to see some new people. All right, so we got Mac in the Panhandle. Venice, Florida, West Coast. Gotcha. All right, so Teddy, how are you doing? Glad to see you here, sir. Ted, yeah, just a heads up, guys. The game just got pushed back to 8 o'clock, so we're just kind of going over the new people. Let me know where they're watching from so we can get them on the map. South Sarasota. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. David got you, sir. Back in the Oklahoma Panhandle. Okay. All right. So that's what we got so far there. So welcome in. So if y'all did not get to hear the kind of Patty's thoughts over this past weekend in her Tuesday press conference, some things that she kind of touched on. Of course, we all know that the offense is ridiculous. The numbers are historic so far. They lead in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offensive stats. They lead in batting average, which is 406, or 460 on base percentage, 557. Number one in the country in RBIs with 124. Runs, they've scored 125. Slugging percentage, 951. They average almost 14 runs a game. That is ridiculous. That is so insane. And then, of course, as we kind of keep track on here a lot, on the season, Oklahoma has 38 home runs. UCLA was in second. I don't know how many they got whenever they were all over Washington, but they were in second. But so Patty just wants to see the young hitters just continue to mature, to grow, to keep doing what they're doing. Just get more reps, get more experience as we go through. So there isn't a lot of questions with the offense. Just keep doing what we're doing. So the biggest question that I've had on here, we've all had, everybody has across the country, if you're a fan of the Sooners, is what's going on with pitching. Audrey Lowry, phenomenal. She's the ace, not even close. Alyssa Parker, another young pitcher, looks really, really good. Molly Wacheno, she's looking better. She kind of had a rough start there in the first weekend, but she's really come on as of late. She's a sophomore transfer from Ole Miss. But we all know that the problem, for whatever reason, has been KD, Kirsten Deal. Against inferior opponents, she struggled. Against Arizona, she struggled. Everybody thought, I think everybody in here thought, hey, Arizona, that's a top 20 team. We're at their place. Even though she's a senior, maybe just some struggles, first game, who knows? But there was no excuse coming into this week or this past weekend against inferior competition there in New Mexico. Montana, Idaho State, New Mexico State, and Minnesota. That's who we played, and Katie struggled. So everybody's question was, what? Like I thought, was there an injury? Was there something mental? Was it something that she's dealing with off the field, maybe at home, or a family situation? Like, it could be anything. But we all kind of thought going into the season, she's a senior. Could she be the ace? Could she be the number two? Not the case at all. So when the reporters asked Patty, what she said was, and I thought it was funny. She said, believe it or not, Jen Rocha, who is, make sure y'all keep saying your prayers for Jen Rocha, she actually noticed it from home as she was sitting in her lounge chair, that with KD, it's something mechanical. So whatever that mechanical issue was, she got with Carly Keeney, who's kind of taking the place for now of Jen Rocha, got with Patty, kind of let them know, hey, this is what I'm seeing from home as she's recovering from her health issues. So please make sure y'all continue to say prayers for her. Hopefully she's in the dugout soon. But yeah, it's just something mechanical. So hopefully it got fixed during the week here. We're going to see. So I really expect, even though the competition is going to be tougher, not really today, but as we get, like tomorrow, we have Duke. Duke is number 17 in the country. They're going to be great. That's probably going to be our toughest matchup. I thought Washington would be a really good matchup, and it could be. That's our last game. We're playing 6 games this weekend, y'all. So it's going to be a long weekend. Pitching, that's why Katie, all the pitchers got to be ready to go. Sydney Burzon, the transfer, the senior from LSU, she kind of had a slow start. She looked better this past weekend, so she's going to have to come in and do her part also. So if we're going to see what we expect, and that's for Oklahoma to go 6-0 this season, the pitching has to be there, y'all. The pitching has to be there. And then defensively, were we perfect? No. Were we still pretty solid? Yeah. So really the only factor that I really see, y'all, and y'all let me know in the comments what you think, is pitching. Pitching is the biggest thing. Offense is I don't even know how to describe the offense anymore. It's just insane, just complete insanity so far with what they're doing. Defense, solid, exactly where we wanted to be. So it's just pitching. And one of the weirdest things to me, y'all, and I don't know if y'all realize this, Oklahoma's a really young team. It's a 2-to-1 ratio with underclassmen versus the upperclassmen. And when you look at just pitching by itself, it's really strange, but it's a good thing, bad thing. It's a good thing in the fact that our young pitchers look really, really good so far versus, I mean, Arizona State. So our young pups have looked really, really good. I mean, of course they've had their struggles, but they looked really, really solid. It's our seniors, KD, Sydney, that did not get up to the start that I thought. So something else I kind of looked at when it comes to pitching was I figured between Kirsten and Sydney, the transfer from LSU, that those would probably be your 1-2, Audrey at 3. Y'all, I was totally wrong. Did not see Audrey Lowry become the ace so quick. And that was something else that one of the reporters asked her was, hey, Audrey Lowry, she's emerged. She looks great. She's not playing like a sophomore. What's going into that, Patty? And she just said she practices like a professional. Everything she does in her day-to-day, everything is just like a professional. She's always studying tape at practice. Anything that she does, everything is like a professional. And she has really grown from freshman to sophomore year. And she's not that she's overachieving, she's just put in the work, and the hard work is paying off. So glad to see that Audrey has emerged to be the ace like that. Hopefully our upperclassmen will be able to respond here quickly. Just going to check and see what's going on here in the tournament. So for y'all that may not know, the tournament, it's I had to get Flow Sports. It was $30, but I thought it was cool. Because I enjoy getting to come in here and hang out with other Sooner fans. I'm up here in the St. Louis area, so getting to meet people from Florida, there in Oklahoma. We've had Sooner fans from all over so far. So it's just been so much fun getting to come in and watch games with you guys, getting to meet other Sooner fans. Just a whole lot of fun. So I'm glad y'all could be here with me. So let's see some of the predictions. Whoa, Teddy, 16-2. Teddy is filling the offense today. What else we got? Let's see. I said 12-1. Teddy has 16-2. And Teddy's filling the offense tonight. Hey, Teddy, how many home runs are the girls going to hit today? 6, 7, 8? What do you think? Let's see. It's Teddy's prediction. I thought I seen some more predictions in here. Yeah, Everett has 14-3. Glad to see you in here, Everett. Hey, CJ, did you give a score prediction? Oops. Let's see. And when it comes to score predictions, Skip has 14-3. Skip, glad to see you in here, sir. Yeah, Douglas, pitching is the only thing. So I'm really ready to see this weekend. When we go against better competition, what are we going to see from KD, from Sydney? Or are we going to see Audrey come out and just dominate like she has all year long so far? So really excited to see how the pitching grows this weekend. So make sure y'all continue to say your prayers for Jen Roach as she's recovering there in Texas. But obviously she's able to coach from home as she picked up on the issues with Kirsten, that it was something mechanical. So something that they can fix. So hopefully earlier in the week between Patty, Jen, and Carly, that they got Katie where she needs to be, and hopefully she comes out. I haven't seen yet who is starting, so if y'all know, put it in the comments. I haven't checked that yet. 4. So Teddy has 4 home runs. Okay. So if Teddy's expecting maybe some more grand slams, a lot of doubles. And that's one thing that I feel like got a lot better too. Kind of that first weekend with Arizona State and Arizona, leaving girls on base, leaving those base runners. And that's something we saw last year too that affected Oklahoma. It did. I felt like that got a lot better this past weekend. So hopefully that's something else that we see starting today all the way through Sunday, that just all three phases, hitting, pitching, defense, everything comes together and we can get some dominant wins. So let me check on Oklahoma. If y'all just checked in, the game was going to start at 7:30. They pushed it back to 8 because other games going on there. You have Tech, who it was 2-2 against Fresno State, kind of a surprising score. Auburn, that's who it was. Auburn. Let me check on that one. See what the score is on that one. And then just so you guys know, it's on Flow Sports. You can purchase it. I had to get the app, pay $29.99 for the weekend, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to hang out with y'all, to get to watch this tournament, because I know it's just a bummer, man. I hate that we do this tournament and you got to pay $29. The camera views aren't the greatest. I was watching it earlier, so it's better than what we saw last weekend with like New Mexico State. So you're going to get the view from from behind plate whenever they're pitching, whenever the ball's hit into play. So like if it's so all you see is just the defense. That's it. It's a straight line level shot. So if the ball's hit in the air, or if it's going to be maybe a close fair foul, you're not going to see it. It's just one straight shot. So not the best of views, but I'm glad we at least get to watch it and see what these girls can do. So. And then something else that's coming up this weekend, and I don't remember when the game is. I think it's one of the Saturday games. Patty Gasso is going to play her alma mater in Long Beach State. So I know that was something else that she said, that she's pretty excited about that, just to see her old team and see some of the people that she may have known whenever she was there. So checking out this UCLA game. They're interviewing the UCLA coach real quick. They're playing Auburn. You also had the Tech game. They were playing a cupcake. So this is why the game kind of got pushed back a little bit. Just things are going a little bit long. And so just so you guys know, for y'all that are here, they have to play 2 tonight. We've already been pushed back to 8. It should be a run rule. So let's say the game's over 9:45-ish, maybe somewhere in there, 9:45, 10. We'll have to wait. So could be a late night, but I hope y'all are able to stay for both. If not, I get it. I know we all have, jobs and lives and families and all that going on. So hope y'all can stay for both. If not, I get it, but glad that y'all can spend at least some of your time here with me on a Thursday as we're fixing to watch Oklahoma go up against Cal State Fullerton. So we got 14-3 by Skip. Teddy thinks 4 home runs. Yeah, pitching the only thing. CJ, did I see you give a over-under? So for y'all that are new, we like doing a lot of over-unders, whether it be runs scored, home runs in a game, just various over-unders throughout the live stream. So we all like to give those out. So let's see. And I know, where is it? Tech 3-2. Yeah, when I turned it on, man, Tech was down to, it's some lower tier team. It's crazy. Third quarter of the game. Hey, Mac, what's the score? David, that's 8 o'clock Central Time. 8 o'clock Central Time. So, yeah, 9 o'clock for you. Yeah, they're out there in Cali, so it's going to be a late night, especially if you're there on the East Coast. So, all right, cool. So, the game was just thrown in as filler. Holy cow. UCLA is up 3 touchdowns, y'all. Looks like an OU score. Auburn came in 10-2. Of course, they're in the SEC. Complete domination. Wow. That has to be the worst beatdown so far this season, other than what Oklahoma did to UTEP last weekend. But man, to see two Power Four, just to see two Power Four teams match up like this, and to see UCLA up 21-0 over Auburn, who has a really solid team, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Albert, 8 o'clock Central. Should be getting started here. 2 home runs now, so we still have a lead over UCLA in the home run department. Brandy, welcome in from Colorado. All right. Get to add Brandy to the map. Brandy, if you want to let me know kind of where you're watching from or kind of the area where it is, I'll put you on there. Or if you want to just keep it at Colorado, we can do that too. That's cool. And I'll just pin you in somewhere. Totally up to you. Whatever you want to do. Glad you guys could be here. We have 100 people watching. We're just waiting for the game. It got pushed back. Not starting until 8 o'clock. Things are running a little late out there in Cali. Currently watching the UCLA beatdown of Auburn. Okay, Brandy, I think Bob, right? Chris, welcome in Pennsylvania. So we got Pennsylvania. And Brandy, is that where is that from Denver? Oklahoma Weather is welcome. Watching from Chandler. All right. Man, Oklahoma Weathers. Y'all, look at this score prediction. What do y'all think of that? They are feeling it 23-2. I got you, Brandy. All right, so, and for y'all that are new in here, what we're doing is if you let me know where you're watching from, the goal is to get Sooner fans from every state. So far, we're up to about 14, 15. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I got to get. That's a new one too, y'all. So, Krista, thank you for that from Pennsylvania. That's a new one. All right, so there we go. Oh, hey, Wam, you're back. Welcome. There we go. Japan's in the house. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. He was in here for the Arizona State game. Grays and Tulsa, welcome. Look at that. Y'all got Japan in the house. That's awesome. Glad to see you back in here. Right? Got to get a world map. Yeah. Yeah, we've had Japan and Puerto Rico. Grays and Tulsa. Got Jack from Cherokee Hotel Casino. Y'all, welcome. Welcome in. Elizabeth from Norman. Hey, Teresa, what was the final score on that on the girls' basketball game. All right, so there it is. CJ just set the over-under. Over-under 10 for the game. Going with the over. I feel like that's an easy one. Thomas, just because games are running behind, I have it on currently, and you have UCLA 21-0 over Auburn, and then you had Tech playing a lower tier team, so the games are just kind of running behind. Beat Georgia by 4, so good game there. Oh wow, well that's so. Look at that, y'all. 10:44 in the morning on Friday. Mike, welcome. I gotta get Elizabeth on there. Got Tulsa, Winslow, Arkansas. Mike, welcome in. Arkansas. Getting kind of crowded around Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City area. All right, we got Gray and Tulsa. If we can get this one in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't know where that went. To get another one. Yeah, 9 Eastern time. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Jack, 14-3. So we've had 22-3, 14-3. I have 12-1. Everybody's feeling really, really confident today on the OU offense. But as we've seen, would it surprise me at all if we score 20? No, not at all. Absolutely not. I'm glad y'all can be in here on a Thursday night. It's going to be a late night. I am going to live stream both. I totally understand, jobs, family, just life. But I hope y'all enjoy the watch party in here. This is a great time in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. We have almost 194 y'all in here, so make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Channel's growing quick. We had set a goal last weekend. I'm getting to 700. We surpassed that. When I got on, we were right around 755, I think. So our next goal is 800. So if y'all have a good time here, if you enjoy Oklahoma content, OU softball content, I'll do a little bit of football in the fall, and then I'm a military vet, so I also do some videos from time to time, just giving love and appreciation to our military. So Belton, Sooner. Alt from Belton, Texas. Glad to see you here. Chris, 15-1, man. Everybody's confident for a blowout. Paul, the game is not on yet, sir. Everything is running behind. That was kind of a worry I had. And of course, OU is one of the last games of the day. But let me see if they're showing anything yet. Are you kidding me? Okay, y'all, they just pushed it back now to 8:30. So let's just talk and hang out. Golly. Yeah, Walmart had it on the franchise too. Yeah, doing the basketball game. Kimberly, welcome in from, not sure how you say that, but from somewhere there in Texas. Glad to see you here. Cassidy is such a phenomenal player. She's one of the Oklahoma greats for sure. It's all fall together. Mike, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So I was in the Army too. I was 13 Bravo. I'm from Altus, so for y'all that know, I'm from Altus, Oklahoma. That's in the southwest corner, not too far from the Red River, being over there into Vernon, Texas. So most people know Lawton. So Altus is about 45 minutes southwest of Lawton, Oklahoma. Yeah. This could be a CJ. I think you're right on that. It's gonna be early morning hours. So we got. All right, so I need to get all on here, and Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly, can you guys kind of give me an idea of where that is in Texas so I can get you on here properly? Teddy, what's 94 Bravo? Brandy's from Skiatook. Okay, gotcha. Near Fort Hood. Okay. Yeah, so I was in, I had to medically retire in 2014. I got hurt during a deployment there in Afghanistan, but been blessed. Some guys didn't make it, and I was blessed to make it out of the IED that went off. So God has blessed me, and so I'm glad to be here with y'all, get to watch Oklahoma. So truly blessed to still be here, but also just to have you guys here with me here trying to grow this channel. So thank you guys so much. Between alternate way to go. 23-0 now, UCLA. Crazy. Oh, Teddy, absolutely. I love getting to do this and getting to meet you guys. Okay, hour from Houston. So I think we have the map updated. Let me make sure. If y'all are just tuning in, game was supposed to start at 7:30. Then they pushed it back to 8 o'clock. Games are running behind. And now they pushed it back again to 8:30. The two games going on. You have UCLA now up 23-0 over Auburn. And then Tech was beating a lower tier team. I don't remember who it was. So that's kind of what we're waiting on. Games have kind of run behind a little bit, unfortunately. But yeah, so I got you over here, man. I went over as far as the map would let me over here in the corner. I know it's hard to see, but you can see right there behind that chat right there in the corner, that's you. That was as far as I can get you over into the Pacific. That's as far as the map went. So Two Dog, welcome. Another Army vet. Thank you for all the veterans being in here. Appreciate you guys and appreciate all you guys' service. You guys have been amazing. You guys are an amazing group of people. Sooner fans have the best fan base by far. It's not even close. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like for me. We're the goal is to get to 800 subs, and then the ultimate goal is by the end of the season for us to be up at 1,000. So it's been a great start, and that's all thanks to all of you being here. So I appreciate all the support from y'all. I love getting to do this. This is kind of a therapy for me, just getting to relax. I love sports. I love Oklahoma. So this is a way just for me to being up here in the St. Louis area, getting to watch sports with y'all, and then just getting to talk ball with Sooner fans all over the country. So this is incredible for me. So thank you guys so much for all the support. And I love getting to meet all the other vets that are in here. That's amazing. It's amazing. Harvey, welcome in. Jamie Sooner, welcome in. Yeah, Michael, 9:30. It's going to be a late start if you're on the East Coast. It's going to be a late start. Skip, that's right. You graduated in the 80s, right, from Altus? I graduated from Altus High in 1999, so. Crescent. Hey, Jamie, where is that at? Is that near the city? I'm not sure where that is. I know if we're in the Oklahoma City area, it's getting kind of crowded. So, Jamie, I can't actually show the game. I have it here on my TV. It's on Flow Sports. If you want to get that, it's $29.99 for the weekend. It's just a bummer that OU does this, but I know that Patty wants to help out some of the other programs that are there, some of the smaller programs. So I can't actually show it. That would get me in trouble. So we just kind of watch the game, maybe listen to it on the radio. We just kind of talk and conversate and cheer on the Sooners. So, yeah, I have ESPN +2 and all that stuff. And this, luckily, this is the only weekend where they are doing this Flow Sports thing. Everything else should be on ESPN, so we should all be in the clear. So 23-1. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, the one tournament that I want to see Oklahoma go to is the Clearwater tournament. I would love for them to go down there to Florida. I don't know if they're doing that anytime in the future. I hope so, because that would be phenomenal. That would be amazing, because that was I don't know how much softball you guys watched last weekend with it being Valentine's weekend. So I hope everybody in here had a great Valentine's Day with your special someone. But it was an incredible weekend there at Clearwater. There was 7 top 10 upsets, like 17 ranked on ranked matchups. It was just a crazy tournament. And let's give a lot of praise to former star Jordy Boff, who was here at OU for a couple of years. Not only this year so far, y'all has she's beaten Texas and she's beaten Texas Tech. So a lot of love to Jordy Ball in Nebraska. So it's always a great day when Texas goes down, and now Texas Tech is kind of the villain for this year. So it's always a great day whenever OU wins and those two teams go down. So 8:30, crazy. But thank y'all for being in here. I thought UCLA dropped this year. So UCLA, I know they lost a couple last weekend. Georgia beat them. Maybe Oklahoma State. I know Georgia beat them. So UCLA is still pretty good, but you also got to look at Texas Tech took one of their aces. I can't think of her name. The girl has red hair, but she was one of their aces, and now they paired her up with Nazare Kennedy there at Tech. So yeah, UCLA's fallen off a little bit. I feel like with experience, especially with the pitching, but I like it, Juan. I like that a lot. you get in the top 50, we can't play you. And that would be great, but just how it is though, right? Football, softball. I mean, just every sport. You got to get your cupcake games in. You got to help out them smaller schools. Kind of give your young players some experience and get their feet wet and get rid of any nerves that they might have. So, oops. So if you're just tuning in, okay, so I just put it on the Tech game. Tech is now up 12-2 over Texas Tech in the 5th. So it's going to be another run roll there for the Red Raiders. Nasri's pitching. Yeah, David. So don't let their. I said that in my recap video. If you look at Nebraska's record, they're like 6-4. Don't let that record fool you. 8 of their first 10 have been against top 25 teams, and they were at Clearwater. They've had an incredibly tough schedule. So. Yeah. So, Max, speaking of your comment there, I didn't see it, but what's all this about? Oh, you getting a lot of hate for scoring 34 runs. If you watch that game, Patty was not trying to run up the score, but whenever the girls continue to hit home runs, I mean, she can't do anything. So I didn't really see a whole lot of that hate. It's a good thing, but I guess there was a lot of hate going around about OU scoring 34 last weekend on YouTube. Yeah, Bob. So the one thing I want to see is just the pitching. That's the one big question mark for Oklahoma is the pitching. How's it going to look? How's it going to pitching as a whole? I think is fine, but my biggest concern is KD. Can KD respond? So for y'all that maybe just now are tuning in, the game has got pushed back, but I was talking about some of the things that Patty Gassman had talked about on Tuesday in her press conference. And of course, one question we all had as Student Nation was, what the heck is going on with KD? What is it mental? Is it physical? Is it something, in her personal life, family? Like, is that what's hurting her? But Patty simply just said, no, it's something mechanical that Jen Rocha saw from her lounge chair where she's dealing with some health issues, but she's still trying to watch and coach at the same time. So glad to see that she's being able to do it from the comfort of her own home. But she said that whenever she was watching it there on TV, that it was something mechanical. It should be a simple fix. So we should see KD come out this weekend and hopefully improve. It can't get much worse. It's been a really rough start for KD, but pitching overall, I feel like is really, really solid. I'm glad we got a staff this year. So between KD and then Sydney, the senior transfer, the All-American, those are the two that I feel like are struggling the most, I feel like. So, yeah, CJ. Yeah, so for y'all that don't know that maybe CJ is wanting to send Mike White in Texas, KD. I don't know if we get a trade or if we just, just send him down there to Austin. I don't know, but. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, training in Austin. Gotcha. All right, so let's see. So I haven't seen anything yet. Do y'all have they named who the starter is for tonight's game, for the first game? Is it Audrey or is it Alyssa Parker? Is it Miley, Sydney? Kirsten Dill. Yeah. Kirsten Dill, who we're talking about. Yeah, definitely not Kevin Durant. Okay, so still nothing yet. So CJ has Alyssa Parker and Sydney going. Michael thinks Audrey's going to get us going. Mac, no lineups yet. Okay. Skip, yes, I am. I'll be doing both games. I'll be doing every game this weekend. It's going to be a late night. This was kind of a fear I had. I was like, man, I really hope games are going smooth and there's no delays. But unfortunately, we're getting started an hour late. So first pitch is supposed to be at 8:30 Central Time. So for you guys that are on the East Coast, 9:30. So hope you guys are able to stick around long enough. I feel like this is going to be another run roll win for Oklahoma. It should be. So I figured the girls can have this done in an hour and a half, hour 45 roughly. And then we'll get into game 2 afterwards. So, and that's when we're playing San Diego State. They're a pretty solid team. They've played, I know they have a couple of wins, I believe, against Kentucky and maybe the Auburn team that just got destroyed by UCLA, but they've had some pretty good wins. So San Diego State, they're not going to be like a name your score, nothing like last weekend. So they'll be good. That's one thing Patty said, that's could be one of your tournament teams later on when we get into postseason play. Yeah, John, I think so. I think you got to have your best against Duke. Washington, I felt like was going to be a pretty solid matchup, and it still could be, but they got beat earlier 8-1. So, and I feel like on their end too, we're going to get whoever Duke has for their ace. That's who we're going to see, and then we'll see Washington's ace also. I feel like so. Yeah, Cal State 4-6, an hour game. Yeah, hopefully. Man, I sure hope so. It's going to be a late night. Well, if you made a team of OU transfers. Yeah. Y'all look at one. And I'm gonna put. Let me show this comment. Look at that. Look at all the ladies that have been at Oklahoma and have transferred out. That would be an incredible team, y'all. It's just amazing how Petty brings in all these, young girls from the high school ranks and some from the transfer portal. But just looking at the high school recruiting part of it, just so many players come and go, and yet Oklahoma doesn't matter. We just keep going year after year, title after title. It doesn't matter. Next woman up. So just incredible. Yes, Teresa, thank you. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Our goal is to get to 800. Whenever we started, we were around 750, somewhere in there. So if y'all enjoy OU content, OU softball content, if you're a vet, like a lot of the guys in here, we have a lot of veterans in here who are also Oklahoma fans. If any of that interests you, hit that like, subscribe. I will be doing a live stream for every OU game that I possibly can. The only time that I know I won't be able to is I will be in Orlando, Florida on a Operation Hail Our Patriots weekend out there in Orlando. That'll be at the end of April. I think that's the series against Georgia. It's late April, so that's the only time that I won't be able to do anything. But other than that, I will be doing a live stream for everything. So, yeah, I would figure at least 30 minutes. Mary, you think so? Right. Good point. Almost every player. Yeah. Great point. I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff being told, obviously, but 8:35 now. So we have 252 of y'all in here as we're waiting for the signals to play. If you're kind of wondering, okay, Chastity is watching from Mississippi, right below Memphis. Sooner, welcome in. So if you see just what Chastity did there, if you're new here, let me know where you are watching from. Mary, I think so. I agree. You know they do. Yeah. Where did Maya Blango. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Okay. Mark, welcome in. Augusta, Georgia, welcome in, sir. Centennial, yeah, it's not starting now till 8:35. The other games are running late, and so it's just pushed everything behind, unfortunately. So yeah, that's kind of why we're just waiting. But welcome in. Glad to see you here. All right. So Mark, welcome in from Georgia. States are growing, y'all. We got so the whole South is covered. We just need somebody from Alabama. We get Alabama, and we'll have the whole Southeast covered. My biggest concern, y'all, is going to be, of course, the West Coast, Alaska. If y'all know anybody from Alaska, I think that's probably going to be the toughest one to get. So, yeah, Bob, the Northwest, man, we're looking kind of bare up there. So Bland went to A&M. Okay, thank you, Douglas, for that. Clark, welcome in. So Sperry, Oklahoma, United States Air Force Combat Controller. Welcome in, sir. Glad you're here. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it. Thank you to all the vets in here. Thank you for your service. So if you're new in here, let me know where you're from so I can get you on the map. And then also, what's your score prediction? That's something we like to do on here is give out our score predictions. I think the highest I've seen is Everett had 22 to 1. Or somebody in here like had 22 to 1, 23 to 1. I have 12 to 1, so I'm probably lowballing it. A lot of you guys are feeling, yeah, 250. That's a record for us, so that's good to see. Godly Gamer, welcome in. Sooner? Yeah, 23 to 2. I think Teddy had 16 to 2, 16 to 3. You guys are feeling pretty confident. Going to see a lot of offensive fireworks tonight. Let me take this. Centennial has 14 to 2 and 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a 5-inning game for sure. For sure. Yeah, Sophia, man, she would have been a good one. CJ is staying with 16-0. Kirsten Dill starts 16-8. Come on now, CJ, we got to give her more credit than that, man. If it was just something mechanical, she can get that fixed. Come on now. Ashley, unfortunately, no, I can't show the game. That would get me in trouble with YouTube. I just have it going off of Flow Sports. This is the one time a year where, unfortunately, you can't get it on ESPN. And you got to pay $29.99 for the weekend. But it was definitely worth it for me because I love getting to hang out with you guys, watch OU softball with y'all, getting to meet other senior fans. So, is it really on YouTube? Wow. Okay. Well, hey, y'all, there you go. Yeah, I know it said you could get it on Apple TV, Flow Sports. There was like two other options. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, there were some options. But glad that y'all can spend a little bit of time in here with me as we're waiting. It's now 8:15. Still got a little bit of time to go. Game now has been delayed almost for an hour just because of this game's running late. Nothing weather related. So looks like OU girls basketball had a big win over Georgia by 4. So glad to see that. The baseball team. What do y'all think about the baseball team so far, y'all? Had a win over Tech. They beat the heck out of Oklahoma State. So that's always great whenever you see that happen. Beat up on little brother like that. But the OU men's baseball off to a great start. So and then of course we seen last night the struggle that is Porter Moser and men's basketball. They had a couple great wins there. Had that big win over Vandy. Almost blew that lead, but able to hang on. Then they beat Georgia. Man, last night with Tennessee, just turnovers killed them, y'all. And then they got within 6 there in the second half, and then Tennessee just ran away with it. So looking to see who OU is going to bring in after Porter is let go here at the end of the season. So yeah, Mary, they are. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. They look really good. Yeah. OU just beat Georgia with the women's. Yeah. Yeah. Mary, thank you for your service. And David, thank you to your nephew. Thank you for his service. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Iraq. I was in Afghanistan in 2011, 2012. That's where I was at. So I was 13 Bravo Field Artillery, did all my training at Fort Sill, and then knew that I was deploying before I left AIT. So I did everything at Fort Sill, and I was stationed at Fort Bliss there in El Paso, Texas, is where I ended up going. So El Paso's, I mean, you guys saw it last week in there whenever they played UTEP. That's just a different place, man. It's just different. It's just crazy the whole setup. You have El Paso, and then you have I-10, and then Juarez is just right there. You could throw a rock and hit Juarez. It's just a crazy setup there in the El Paso area, Texas. Okay, yeah. Well, that's Centennial. It's a small world. Small world. That's right. King of Battle. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mary. You know it. Glad to see all the vets in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all your service to our country. And thank you to all the spouses, too. Spouses do just as much, y'all. If it wasn't for my wife, I don't know how things would have got done. I have no idea. So to all the spouses that might be in here, thank you for your service, too. So all the spouses do a whole lot to make everything run and make everything possible. If you're a military service member, it takes a lot. Sure does. So is everybody pretty comfortable with the over/under set at 10 on runs scored for Oklahoma? Is everybody taking the over on that? Douglas Army Medic in 1973. Appreciate your service, Douglas. Thank you so much. right, Stephen, welcome in. New Mexico, Silver City, New Mexico. Stephen has 14-3. A&M's up 3-1 on Duke. Ooh. That should be a good game. A&M and Duke, that should be a game. Should be a good game all the way through. Shouldn't be a run rule, but I didn't think we would see UCLA put up 20-plus runs on Auburn either. So, all right, well, Stephen, let me get you in there real quick. Yep. Like CJ, like me, everybody's going to take probably the over on a run score for Oklahoma at 10. All right, so there we go. Thanks to Stephen. Now we got New Mexico, so that's another state. So we've got to work on the West Coast. West Coast, the Northeast, and of course we got the North up there, but the West Coast is going to be difficult, y'all. It's going to be difficult. So if y'all know anybody in Alaska who could tune in, we have to try to get Alaska. I think that's going to be that, and I feel like Maine. I don't know why, but I feel like Maine's going to be tough to get to up there in the Northeast. I feel like we're going to get California here pretty close, or here pretty soon. Just a lot of connections with Patty, the softball players, the football team. There's a lot of senior fans out there in California. So I like that, CJ. I like that rumor. I like that. Oh, did I miss that? What West Coast city did you say? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, my bad. I did not see that. So we do got California. Sorry about that. Hey, what part of California is that again? What's that by? San Francisco, LA. What part of Cali is that? As we're about 12 minutes away from getting this game going. It's been pushed back. Other games are running late, so gotcha. All right, so there we go. Got California. So it's got to work on the Northwest and the Northeast, but we'll get there. We're off to a great start. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on a Thursday night. This game has been pushed back, 3 times now? It's supposed to be at 7:30. Then it was 8, then 8:30, now 8:35. So waiting for the team to get going here. It should be a lot of offensive fireworks. It should be a 5-inning game. Should be another run rule. Southwest Missouri. Okay, are you near Joplin? I'm up here in the St. Louis area. So if you've ever drove through St. Louis here on 44 and you've gone past the Six Flags, I'm pretty close to that area. That's where I'm at. Springfield. Okay, gotcha. Got that. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's the Northwest. Jim, thank you so much. Glad to see you tuning in. Is that, not very familiar with Washington. So where is that from Seattle? Then I'll get you put up here on the map. Mark thinks 7 home runs again. So Mark is thinking a lot of fireworks. Could be. Cal State Fullerton is not a very good team. Could definitely see 7 home runs for sure. Absolutely. Spokane, gotcha. Okay. There we go. So, Jim, thank you for tuning in from Washington. So, we got Washington, we got Cali. Just got to get Oregon, and we'll have the West Coast done. But thank you guys so much for being here. 262, that is a record for this channel. Thank you all so much for being in here. If you enjoy being in here as we're just waiting for the game to get started, hit that like and subscribe button for me. The goal by the end of the season is to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. When we started today, we were just past 750. Don't know where it is now, but thank you so much for all the support. Bob, it does. It does. Poor UTEP. Poor UTEP. But did y'all see that photo? I don't know if you guys saw it. I saw it on Twitter. So, of course, after the game, I mean, OU just completely dominated UTEP. There was three UTEP players out there at the pitching mound, and they were upset, after that kind of game. And the OU ladies just went out there and they just surrounded them 3 pitchers at the mound, and they all prayed. I thought that was a beautiful picture. Beautiful picture. Yeah. Yeah. Heads up, man. Heads up for sure. Nine home runs, 22-0. And game time is feeling some offensive fireworks. So we've had 23-1, 22-0. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a 5-inning run rule blowout. We'll just see how high the seniors get. So Jazz, welcome in. Jazz, from Ada, welcome in. Glad to see you here. Yeah, it's getting to the point now where if y'all tell me that you're from Oklahoma City or just east going up towards Tulsa, it's getting kind of crowded. So I will try to get as much as y'all or as many of y'all in here as I can, but OKC is getting kind of crowded between OKC and Tulsa. So Judy, welcome in from Lawton. I'm from Altus. That's where I was born and raised. So welcome in. Glad to see you in here. Edmund, okay. Gotcha. Welcome in, y'all. Let me get y'all up here on the map. Uh-oh. 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 Pins keep falling out, y'all. It's getting really crowded here in the OKC area, but that is a good thing. Thank you all so much for the locations. Let me try to get caught up on all this. Yeah, Ada, yeah, south of Norman. I got you on there. Yeah, so if you're in that whole area around the Oklahoma City metro area and then just the surrounding towns, it's pretty crowded up there. So, but thank you guys so much for being in here. So we got Blue Eye. Hey, Dan, where is Blue Eye, Missouri located from? Is that down by Joplin or is that Kansas City area, St. Louis area, Springfield? Let me get. Got that. Please says Washington. Hey, Roy, Newton, Alabama. Where is that at in Bama? Let me know and I'll get you on there. Hey, Patty, where is Barnesdale, Oklahoma? Got Broken Arrow. Janice, welcome in from Stillwell, Oklahoma. Oh, crazy. You're currently in the Philippines. Welcome in. That's awesome. Class of 88 from Mustang. Okay, welcome in, Crazy Wolf. So we've had people tuning in from Japan and now the Philippines. Glad all you guys could make it as we're just now a few minutes away from getting going. Yeah, I want to get a globe. Spice, welcome in from Hanford, California. Jay, the game is delayed because games are just running late. So that's what we're waiting on. Elk City, yep. Get you, Jonathan. Michael, I got Broken Bow. So Gary, South Padre Island, yep. All right, so they're finally the game is now going live. If you're just now tuning in, Oklahoma just now getting started. Had a delay due to other games just running late, but we have gone live, so we'll finally get this thing going here in just a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for being in here. 345 of y'all. Thank you all so much. This is a small channel. We're looking to grow. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to all the veterans that are in here. I'm a veteran myself, so thank you so much for all the thank you. I'm glad to see all the vets in here. Glad to see all of you guys in here. Thank you so much for all the support. All right, Roy, so you're in the southeast corner. Chad has 23-0. Ooh. All right, so the game has gotten started. It's a 2-0 count for Oklahoma. If you're just tuning in, the game's running behind. Top of the first, 2-1 count. Oklahoma playing Cal State Fullerton. Alyssa Parker is the starter. So we got the freshman, Alyssa Parker, who has looked great. She's looked really, really good so far. Gives up an opening walk, though, to start the game. So if you're just now tuning in, game's getting started late. It's over on Flow Sports. I know somebody in the comments earlier said that you can watch it on YouTube. I'm not sure. But you can watch it on Flow Sports, Apple TV, and there's a few other options. So, but I just wanted to say thank you for all of y'all being here. Appreciate all the support. Love getting to meet all you guys from all over the country, world. As we've had the Philippines in here, we've had Japan, Puerto Rico. Steven, I got you. I'll get you in just 1 second, Arizona. Brenda, you can't find it, yeah. And I know a lot of us, we also got ESPN Plus, but this is the one time a year, whenever they go to this tournament, that you have to pay the $29.99 for the weekend to get to watch OU. So, but I'm glad I could do it. I'm so excited to get to meet other veterans, getting to meet Sooner fans from across the country and across the world. It's been phenomenal. You guys are great. You guys are the best fan base in the world. It's not even close. Just amazing people in here. So thank you all so much for being here with me on a Thursday night. Keith, welcome in. I will get you in there in just a second. So we have Oklahoma has one out. Cal State has a runner over at second, a 1-2 count. Alyssa Parker at the circle. Oh, that's a pretty pitch. Yeah, Tim, 23-1. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's a pretty pitch. I'm gonna say, yeah, you gotta think, yeah. Pretty pitch, a little low in the strike zone, but AP with the big strike out there. So 2 down now for Oklahoma, top of the first, no score. If you're just tuning in, the game had a couple delays due to other games just running behind, nothing weather related. And then if you don't know also, OU's playing 2 games tonight. So there'll be about a 30-minute wait in between the second game. So hopefully this game is over by 10:15. So game 2 will get started about 10:30 or so, roughly, hopefully. So I want to say thank you for all y'all that can be in here with me. I know it's a Thursday night, so we all have families and kids, and we have jobs to go to in the morning. So, or maybe even tonight. So thank y'all for spending some of your time with me here. Hit over to short, over to first, out number 3. So going to the bottom of the first, no score. OU coming to the plate. So CJ had it in here. He put the over under at 10, or that OU will score 10 runs. Easily taking the over. Easily taking the over. So while we're at a break here, I got to get a few people on the map. Sonny, I cannot show the game. I'm just I have it streaming, but if I also show that, I would get in trouble with YouTube, so I cannot do that. Sorry. But hope that you can hang out here. A lot of great Sooner fans in here from all over the world. This is a really good time, so hope you're able to hang out with us here for a while. We're just at break, so I'm going to get Jimmy, where are you at in Kansas? Hey, Mindy, where is that located? Is that up north? Is it by LA? Oh, there we go. Springfield, Maine. That's one state that I thought would be really tough to get in here. Primo Farms. Thank you so much for being here. Melissa, welcome from Tyler, Texas. Glad you're here. Mindy, south of LA. Okay. I'll get to you on the next break. I got to get a couple more of you on here. Got to get Melissa on there too from Tyler. Cassidy Pickering to lead things off for Oklahoma. Bottom of the first, no score. OU looking to get the fireworks started early and often. Get a quick 5-inning run rule here and move on. In the second game tonight, we're going to play San Diego State. It'll be a tougher matchup. San Diego State's a pretty solid team. They've already had a few wins over some other SEC teams this year, so we definitely got to be ready to go. For y'all that are on the East Coast, thank y'all so much for being here with me tonight. I appreciate it. I know it's a late start for y'all. Not getting started until 9:30. So thank y'all so much for being here if you're on the East Coast. As I know we have people here in Maine, Florida, all over the Southeast, so thank y'all. Looked like it was going to be a home run. It just stays in the park. Oh, good catch by that left fielder. At the warning track, Cassie Pickering thought she had a home run, just not enough. Not enough juice in that one. Here comes Ella Parker. If you're just tuning in, Oklahoma, no score, bottom of the first. Alyssa Parker is a starter pitcher for Oklahoma. Ella Parker at the plate at the moment. One out for the Sooners. Ella hits a ground ball off the pitcher's glove, out to center field. First hit for Oklahoma. There we go. There we go, Ella. Way to get us started. Ella kind of had a rough couple of games to start the season. She's come on strong as of late. Kind of back to her old self. So glad to see that from Ella. Reginald, glad to see you here, sir. Glad you could make it. From Chicago. Glad to see you in here, sir. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I hope everybody's having a good week. I hope everybody had a great Valentine's weekend. Hope none of you guys got in trouble and didn't forget to get your special someone flowers, take them out to dinner, whatever it may be. So hope everyone had a great Valentine's weekend. as we're going to have a great weekend of softball here. Oklahoma playing 6 games this weekend, 2 today, 1 tomorrow, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. Going for 2, they get Ella out at second, and Gabby with the hit over there to first. So 2 outs now for Oklahoma, bottom of the first, no score. If you're just hitting in, Cassidy had one go out to the warning track. Thought it might be a home run, just not enough on it. Ella got a hit up center. And then Gabby just hit a ball to short. They tried to turn 2, but Gabby's too fast for the double play. Here comes one of the freshman phenoms, Kendall Wells, the catcher. She was the catcher or the hero from the Arizona State game last weekend, or in the opening weekend. She was somebody that Patty brought up that they talked about just working on her swing. I mean, because we've all said it here in the chat a lot, how every swing for her is like she's hitting for the fences, man. She's not messing around. So just working with her swing. And see, there it was again. She pulled her head right there, but she's swinging for the fences, man, every time. So Patty did say that JT is working with her just to get her to become a better all-around hitter. Ooh, pretty pitch. Could have been called a strike. Blue didn't think so. So this umpire, he has a pretty tight strike zone. If you watched us last weekend, that umpire had one of the biggest strike zones I have ever seen. But this guy here is pretty tight strike zone. Kendall gets walked. So Oklahoma have something brewing here. We have 2 outs, bottom of the first. Have runners on first and second as Kendall Wells just got walked. Nellie Mack up to bat for Oklahoma with 2 on and 2 outs. Going up against Cal State Fullerton here in the Mariner Classic. Man, this guy's strike zone, it is, if it's not right down the middle, he is not calling it, y'all. His strike zone is like that. To me, that should have been a strike. His strike zone is small. That's fair. That's fair. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get down. Get down. Nellie Mack with a double. Able to knock in 1. There we go. So we have OU now up 1-0 with Nellie Mack with a big 2-out double to get the Sooners on the board. So now you have Nellie Mack over at second. And Gabby over at third. Yeah, CJ, let's go. Let's get something big here going. For just hitting in, OU's getting started about an hour late. Game was supposed to start about 7:30. Had some delays because other games were running late. So they just got started. It's bottom of the first inning, OU up 1-0 over Cal State Fullerton. Nellie Mack just got a double to knock in the first run of the game. OU with 2 outs. Looking to extend the lead here. Alyssa Parker, our pitcher for the night, our starter, is up to bat. Also a big threat at the plate. She is such a great athlete. This freshman class, y'all, for Oklahoma, very, very talented. Just insane class here by Patty Gasso in Oklahoma. It's going to be ooh. Thought it might stay in fair. Just went foul. Great effort by first base, but with the dive, but not able to catch it. So Alyssa Parker here with another chance. Bottom of the first, OU up 1-0, 2 on, 2 outs. Alyssa Parker at the plate with the 0-2 count. That one goes in the dirt. Good stop by that catcher. Could be Brian. Could be for sure. Alyssa Parker with the big swing and miss for the big strikeout. So Oklahoma threatening to get something bigger right there. They leave 2 on. Alyssa Parker strikes out, but after 1 inning, Oklahoma up 1-0. Let me go ahead and change the ticker at the bottom real quick. So glad all you guys could be in here. You guys have set a record for this channel, 366 y'all in here. That's a new record. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Glad you could spend your Thursday night here with all of us. As we have Sooner fans watching from all over the world, Japan, the Philippines, all over the country. Just an amazing group of people in here to watch OU play some softball. Just amazing. This is such a blessing. I'm so glad you guys are here. Hope you guys are having a good time. Got that going. Listening to it on their franchise, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Brian, absolutely. Our speed is ridiculous. Yeah, Thomas, we got fans everywhere. I love it. I love it. And y'all have been a big help. We've had a lot more growth up here on the map. Our goal to get everybody from, or to at least get somebody from every state off to a great start. I still got a few more to put up here when we get a break. But here we go. Top of the second inning. OU up 1-0. Alyssa Parker at the circle for Oklahoma. A freshman who's had a great start, not only at the plate, but also at the circle this year. She's going to be a good one for Oklahoma for years to come. Like I just said, this umpire strike zone is tight, but he's consistent, so that's all we can ask for. So you're going to have to hit your marks. Oh, that was a pretty pitch. Off speed, inside corner. That was pretty. Damon from Ohio, welcome in, sir. Sooner. Oh, a hit down the left base line. Or down third base line. What is... So hard hit ground ball just gets past Nelly Mack, past third base there, goes out to the corner. And it looks like, I can't tell who is playing out there in left field. Has some trouble getting the ball. And then the runner for Cal State was going around first to go to second, and she twisted her ankle. So hopefully she's okay. She kind of limped into second base there, but some trouble out there in left field. Yeah, getting to the ball, that would be, yeah, Abby Dayton out there in left. She struggled to get the ball there out of the corner. So a leadoff double for Cal State Fullerton here in the second inning. Let's go. Listen, we got to shut this down. Debbie, welcome in. Debbie, welcome in. I'm up here by the St. Louis area is where I'm at in Missouri. But I was born and raised in Altus, Oklahoma. It's there in the southwest corner of the state. It's where I was born and raised. We're glad that you could be here. Batter fouls that one off. So Alyssa Parker with a 2-1 count. Just gave up a leadoff double here in the top of the second. OU up 1-0. See if we can't get out of this. Oh, big hit down left field. Out of play, but man, what a shot. So here a little early in the game, these Cal State Fullerton batters are timing up Alyssa Parker really quick. They're figuring her out quickly. So we've seen a double. We saw the single last inning. So something that this is why I said earlier is it's going to take KD, it's going to take Sydney, it's going to take this whole pitching staff to get through this weekend having an unblemished record. It's going to take all of us, the whole pitching staff. A walk. So Alyssa Parker here, kind of with a rough start. A leadoff double and now a walk. So Cal State with runners at first and second, no outs. Let's go, Alyssa. Becky, welcome in. Yeah, CJ, she's had a few walks. So, I guess a little bit. Some big hits off of her, and this guy's strike zone now. It's super tight. It's small strike zone. So she's gonna have to hit her mark. Gotta have to hit the pitches right here. Top of the second inning, OU up 1-0. Runners on first and second, no outs, a 1-1 count. Cal State puts down the bunt. She goes over to first base. So that batter did her job advancing their runners. So now Cal State has runners on third and second with only one out. So can AP find a way to get out of this mess? Strikeout here would be huge for her and her confidence. That's one thing that Patty wanted to see from this whole pitching staff this weekend is just the confidence to keep building for this whole staff. Because we are definitely going to need this pitching staff once we get into conference play with the SEC. If we're going to get to where we want to, this pitching staff is going to have to come together. Another infield hit. Nowhere for Gabby to go with the ball, and Cal State ties it up now, 1-1. Just a little high bouncer over to shortstop. Nothing she could really do. Thought about going home. It wasn't going to be in time. So no throw, and Cal State gets a run to tie the game 1-1. And still have runners at first and third. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all have set record numbers for me in this channel. You guys have been amazing, so I appreciate all your support. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button for me. I do a lot of OU content, OU softball content. And I also do content for our military veterans, showing them love and appreciation. Patty Gasso comes out here to the mound to talk to AP and the defense, kind of trying to calm them down, trying to calm down AP so we can get out of this mess and get back into the dugout. Yeah, Mac, I don't know that she could have got the throw home in time. It would have been really close. A 6-4-3 right here would be great. A double play to get out of this inning, that would be phenomenal. But, this right here is going to be part of the growing, part of the maturity. We'll see what AP does here. Strike one, beautiful pitch. One count now for AP. Could really use a double play right here. Oh, that was pretty pitch. Got her in a rundown. Got her. Yes. Caught the runner at third base in a rundown. She was being aggressive. Thrown out, going back to third base. There we go, y'all. 2 outs now for Oklahoma. What a play by Bella Emmerling. Runner came off that base way too far. Bella saw that. Throw down to Nellie Mack, and they tag her out at third base for the second out. What a big play right there for OU. Cal State trying to steal third. Just gets in there under the throw. So if you're just tuning in, score is 1-1, top of the second. Oklahoma and Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton's had a big inning. Not on the scoreboard, but they've had some hits, and they were set up with a great opportunity to do some damage. But a great play just by Bella Emmerling here from the catcher to third. Caught the runner, being very aggressive down that third baseline to get the huge second out. Another foul ball. So AP 1 pitch away from getting out of this mess. Get back in the dugout and put some runs up on the board. So do we have any of the softball dads in here? With Tim? Oh, what a play by Nellie Mack. Do y'all see? Oh, wow. What a play. What a throw. The stretch. It went foul. What a heck of a play, but it just went foul. Great effort, though, by Nellie Mack at third. Another foul ball. So 2-2 count now for this hitter for Cal State. Top of the second, 1-1. Runner at third, 2 outs. The young freshman pitcher, Alyssa Parker for Oklahoma, trying to get out of this jam. Swing and a miss. There we go. Big strikeout for AP. So now going to the bottom of the second. What started out to be a mess there in the top of the second inning, able to hold it just to 1 run. So going to the bottom of the second, we have OU and Cal State tied at 1. Get back in the dugout here and got to do some damage. So while we're at the ads here, I'm going to put some of y'all back up here on the map. Yeah, I'm about 1.5 hours from Fort Leonard Wood. Trying to get caught up while we're at commercial here. Thank you guys so much for being in here. We've had a lot of growth on our map. It's really starting to fill in now. So thank you guys for all of that. Looking a lot better. I really thought Maine was going to be a problem, but we had somebody in here from Maine, so glad to see that. The West Coast now is starting to fill out a little bit. Actually, I missed one. And what I'll do to make sure is I'll go back after this stream is over, and I'll make sure that I get everybody up here on the map. So if you don't see your location up here yet, I will get to it, I promise. But here we are. First pitch is going to be a line out to the shortstop for Oklahoma. So quickly, one away for OU. So Cal State Fullerton, they came to play. They're not messing around at all. They're pumped up. Isabella up here to bat now for Oklahoma. She's been off to a hot start. See if she can't get us on the scoreboard and get us going. Big swing, foul ball. Bella now with a 1-1 count. Brian, thank you so much. Yeah, the growth on this channel has been amazing. I can't thank all you guys enough for all the support. If you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. I got to get caught up on it, but I will put up where you're watching from for the location. Our goal is to hit all 50 states. We've also had the Philippines and Japan and Puerto Rico. So maybe I should have got a world map. So that goal is coming along really, really well. Bella now with a 3-1 count. Looking to get something started here for OU in the second inning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, that especially are on the East Coast. Bella with a high fly out to center field. 2 outs now for Oklahoma here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 score. Not the start that I thought we would see. I thought we would see OU come out, put up fireworks early. Now, maybe right here, maybe we're going to see a big 2-out rally right here. Just got to get a spark. Ilana up here to bat for Oklahoma. She's been off to a hot start with the bat for sure. Take strike one. So Ilana now with a 1-1 count. Bottom of the second, 2 outs, 1-1 score. If you're just tuning in, game started an hour late due to other games just running late. Alana grounded down to first base, so quickly and quietly, OU goes down in the second with nothing to show for it. So going to the third inning, 1-1 game. Not what I thought we would see, y'all. Not what I thought we would see at all. 1-1 going to the third. Crazy. So I know a lot of us had, with the over-under set at 10, we all picked over easily. Man, I don't know now. Cal State came to play. Bill tuning in from Seminole. Okay. Bill up here real quick. Dan, thank you for that. Missouri starting to feel in really good. Got Durant in the house. Seminole. As we're fixing to get started here in just a second, if you're just tuning in, top of the third inning, surprisingly only a 1-1 game. OU is very, very quiet at the plate right now. Alyssa Parker is in a circle for Oklahoma, the freshman. Off to a pretty good start. Had a few walks, and they've got a few hits, but I feel like she's doing pretty well, being that young freshman. Because we're going to need her. We're going to need the whole pitching staff if we're going to come out of this weekend unblemished. This is the first of 6 games for Oklahoma. They're going to play another one after this. So thank y'all for staying up late with me. This is only game 1, and here it is, 9:12 Central Time? So by the time we're all said and done, it's going to be well after midnight Central Time, 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So for all of you guys that are watching from the East Coast, thank you so much. I know we all have family and kids and jobs to get to, so thank you guys for spending just a little bit of your time here with me tonight. AP now with the full count on this batter. 1-1 game, top of the third. Another walk for AP. So not the start we wanted to see. But like the last inning, let's see if she can get out of this mess. See what we can't do here. Yeah, CJ had her, man. Skip, I hope you're right, man. Calm before the storm, absolutely. Absolutely. Low and inside. So Alyssa's struggling to find the strike zone a little bit here in the third inning. There we go. 1-1 count now for AP. Top of the third, 1-1 score. Little low. As Alyssa has yet to have a clean inning. She's yet to have a 1-2-3 inning. Been kind of struggling. Throwing some walks. They've got some hits. But with all that, it's still just a 1-1 game. So, like Skip said, hopefully this is the calm before the storm. Oh, are you kidding me? Hits her in the arm. Alyssa is struggling. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. It'll help get this video out and get this channel growing. We've seen tremendous growth thanks to all of y'all, Sooner fans across the world. So if you're new here, I live stream all the softball games for Oklahoma. So if you're a fan of OU content, softball, football, or if you're a vet, like we have a lot of veterans in here too. If any of that interests you, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and join the family. This is a group of great people. Sooner fans are the best fan base, not even close. But thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Alyssa continues to struggle. 2-0 count now for her here in top of the third. Foul ball. Could really use a big double play right here. Skip, I think so. I mean, we'll see if she can get out of this mess here. But I don't know that we see her beyond 3. I think we'll see a pitching change going into the 4th. Tries to put the bunt down. Now we got a 2-2 count. See what AP can do here. Agreed. Agreed, Brendan. Of course, make sure you all say your prayers for Jen Retro as she's recovering back there in Texas. A hit for Cal State Fullerton down left field line. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Out. Oh. They call her safe. So Cal State Fullerton is up 3-1. A big hit, a triple down the third baseline. Goes all the way out to the fence. Cal State aggressive on the bases. Was going to be a close play at home. Bella drops it, and Cal State now up 3-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. None of us saw this coming. Here comes that pitching change. Unbelievable, y'all. Yeah, CJ, I don't know what's going on. We're just kind of going through the motions. I don't know if it's just been a long day, just kind of waiting around to play. The throw beat the runner home. Bella just not able to hang on. Here we go. Here comes Audrey. Here comes Audrey. Patty said enough of this. Patty's not messing around. So here comes the young ace, Audrey Lowry for Oklahoma. If you're just tuning in, let me change this ticker at the bottom, but OU is down 3-1 to Cal State Fullerton, a 4-6 team. So I don't know if Oklahoma, just like CJ said, staying on the bus, just going through the motions. Not sure. CJ, I agree. In a perfect world, we would have seen her for game 2. But here's where we are, down 3-1 to Cal State Fullerton. Unbelievable. Yes, Tim. Alyssa Parker's a freshman. Audrey Lowry is a sophomore. Crazy, y'all. I'm shocked. Did you think I'd be saying Cal State Fullerton's up 3-1 on Oklahoma? Let me change the score real quick. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, Oklahoma is down 3-1 to Cal State Fullerton here in the 3rd inning. Alyssa Parker, their freshman pitcher for Oklahoma, kind of struggled all the way through. Maybe felt like she was lucky for it to just be 1-1, as the bats for Oklahoma have been cold. Hadn't really got much of anything going. Patty has to make the pitching change quickly. And they bring in the ace, Audrey Lowry. Only a sophomore, but she has looked tremendous all year long, and she looks to come in here and shut down Cal State, as they still have a runner at third base. So more damage could be done, but hopefully Audrey comes in here and shuts this down. We got to get the bats going. I agree. I agree, Brendan. Reginald, great point there. Absolutely. I didn't think she was going to be the ace, but she's come out of nowhere. She's looked great. She's got out of a lot of situations. I mean, you saw her against Arizona, a top 15, top 20 team, depending on what poll you look at. We saw her last weekend. She's definitely grown into her own. A bunt. Again, another run. Bella Emmerling, hang on to the ball. Cal State with the bunt. Smart. Be aggressive. The runner comes home from third. Bunt goes out to Audrey. Audrey, the throw was going to be late anyway. So great baseball by Cal State, getting the bunt down, advance the runner, being aggressive. I mean, they have nothing to lose, and they're now up 4-1 on Oklahoma. Somehow Kendall was able to get back to first base on that, but our defense does not look good. I don't know what they're doing. As Cal State now has another runner over at third, only one out. Oklahoma is struggling in every department. Pitching, offense, defense now. We are struggling, y'all. Unbelievable. CJ, she is. I need to put Kendall back there. Put somebody else over there at first. 4-1 Cal State Fullerton in the third inning over Oklahoma. Unbelievable. Oh, that was pretty pitch. Yeah, you got to call that a strike. 1-1 count now for Audrey Lowry. Cal State with a runner on third, one out, top of the third. Cal State up 4-1. Strike two. So we're going to need some center magic. In a game where I thought it was going to be pretty easy, come in, get the blowout win, move on to game two. Not going to be the case at all. Unbelievable. 4-1 Cal State. Cal State being aggressive on the bases, putting down bunts. I mean, they're playing a great game. Big second out right there. A pop up to Bella Emmerling there behind home plate. We definitely needed that, y'all. 2 outs now for Oklahoma. We definitely needed that pop out. So what do y'all think? Y'all feeling some center magic here? Foul ball. For just tuning in, Cal State Fullerton has played a great game all the way through. They've been doing damage to Oklahoma every inning. Not necessarily on the scoreboard, but getting hits, getting walks, being aggressive on the base runners or on the base pads. Get over there, Kendall. Get over there. There we go. So a grounder down the first base. Kendall Wells with the third out. But the damage was done, y'all. Damage was done. Cal State puts up 3 runs there in the third inning. Had to bring in Audrey Lowry. She gave up a run. Just rough inning for OU. So what do y'all think? Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I would definitely put Kendall at catcher. I would take Bella out, just let her hit. That would be the first thing. We had to bring in Audrey Lowry, which obviously the game plan was going to be to bring her in for the next game. As OU will play another one after this, about 30 minutes between game 1 and game 2. We take on San Diego State, a way better team than what we're seeing here with Cal State Fullerton, but don't know if it's like what CJ said. We're still on the bus. We're just going through the motions. We thought we had it won. But OU is going to have to earn it right here. Nothing going right for the Sooners early. So it's going to take a comeback here. Ooh, Mary, I don't know. You had the error by Bella at home. I think technically that would probably be the only error that they're going to count. But yeah, it was a rough inning. Agreed, Skip. 0 errors. Yeah, man, Bella Emmerling back there at home plate dropped a few of those pitches or those throws coming in. It was going to be a close play, but you have Cassidy Pickering here starting off the bottom of the third. OU down 4-1. Let's go, Cassidy. Get something going here. Pretty pitch just outside. This umpire, he has a strike tight zone, a tight strike zone. Sorry. Takes that one up high. So 2-1 count now for Cassidy. Trying to get something going. Get us some base runners. 3-1 count. Trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third. There we go. There we go. Cassidy with the leadoff walk. We'll take it. Get us some base runners. Hopefully the start of a lot of fireworks here in the third inning for Oklahoma. Yep. Home runs will come. Absolutely, Skip. Bishop, how are you, sir? Glad to see you in here. Glad to see you in here, sir. Sooner. Ella Parker coming to the plate. Patty talking to the ladies real quick. Make sure we're all on the same page. Big inning here. OU down 4-1 to Cal State Fullerton. Unbelievable. But Cal State, they are playing a great game in all phases. Very aggressive on the base on the base pads, and it's paid off. I mean, Cal State has nothing to lose. OU starting out, just kind of coming in, just kind of playing, just kind of going through the motions, not really looking like what we saw, like what we thought we would see at all. But hopefully after that 3-run top of the third, Oklahoma's woken up and they'll start playing some great softball here. Cassidy Pickering with the opening walk here to start the bottom of the third. Ella Parker at the plate. There we go. Hit out to right field. There we go. Bats are now starting to heat up for Oklahoma. As we've had a walk and now a single by Ella Parker out to right field. OU has something cooking here now. Runners on first and second. No outs, down 4-1. So hopefully, like Skip said, this is the calm before the storm that's fixing to come here in the bottom of the third. Gabby Garcia up to bat. What do y'all think? Anybody want to call a 3-run homer? Anybody feeling that, or you just want to go with just get us another hit? What do y'all think? Bishop, so Alyssa Parker started pitching out for Oklahoma. She got through 2 1/3. They brought in Audrey Lowry. And so that wasn't the game plan. I feel like they were going to start Audrey Lowry in game 2. But Alyssa Parker struggled. Patty going with the ace, trying to shut this down. And OU now just looking to get back in this game and get a lead, as they have come out really, really cold in all phases. Not much really going right for Oklahoma. So if that wasn't a wake-up call right there, guys, and I don't know what would be. Cal State Fullerton is up 4-1 in the bottom of the third. Absolutely, Bishop. Leave no doubt. Yes, sir. Let's go, Gabby. Ooh. That was really close, but this blue has a really tight strike zone. That was really close. But now a 3-1 count. So OU has something cooking here. 3-1 count, no outs, runners on first and second, down 4-1 here in the third. Fouls that one off. Let's go, Gabby. We need you. If Gabby can get a hit here, I feel like this will be the start of an avalanche. Like Bishop said, just keep passing the bat. Oh, get there, Gabby. She's safe. Was she safe at first? Oh, they called her out. Gabby hits into a double play. I thought she was going to beat the throw going over to first. Goes over the pitcher's head, goes right to the second baseman. She was out. Wow, what a big play for Cal State right there, as Oklahoma had first and second, no outs. Gabby Garcia had a 3-1 count and hits into a double play. Is this out of here? Boom. Boom. Kendall Wells with the 2-run shot to make it 4-3 Oklahoma. Another freshman for this young Oklahoma team comes to bigger with a 2-run shot, 2 outs. OU now is down 4-3. If you're just tuning in, Oklahoma came out cold, kind of just going through the motions. Alyssa Parker was the starter, went 2 1/3, had a rough night there at the circle. Cal State goes up 4-1. Patty says enough of this, brings in their ace, Audrey Lowry. They get out of that mess, and now Oklahoma is starting to climb back into this game. Now it's 4-3. Nellie Mack at the plate, 2 outs. Nellie Mack with a big hit down left field line. Should be 2. Oh, it went foul. So if you are able to watch this game, it's on Flow Sports. Camera views aren't the best. So once the ball is hit into play, all you see is the field. So you can't tell what's going fair, what's going foul. Is it going to be a home run? Is it not? It's really hard to tell. So not the best camera angles, but strikeout. Nellie Mack strikes out for out number 3. So what potentially looked to be a massive inning for Oklahoma. Now OU does they do get to cut it to 4-3, but started out with runners on first and second, no outs. Gabby Garcia hits into a double play. Then Kendall Wells hits a 2-run homer, and then Nellie Mack strikes out. So going to the 4th inning, Oklahoma now down 4-3. Didn't think we'd be saying that tonight, but here we are. Yeah, CJ, she did not look good. We've yet to see a 3-up, 3-down for Oklahoma. So hopefully here with Audrey Lowry coming out to start the inning as they're interviewing Patty Gasso here before we get started. Hopefully we see for the rest of the game just 3-up, 3-down, and you can find a way to come back from this. Big wake-up call. I felt like OU got the message, able to get 2 back. Thought we might get a lot more there in that inning the way it started, but Cal State came out to play, and they're letting us know. They had nothing to lose, a big underdog, but they are not scared. They're playing great in all 3 phases. Pitching, defense, offense. They're very, very aggressive on the base pads, and it's paid off for them. Very, very aggressive, a lot like what we see with Oklahoma. Isabella back there at the catching for Oklahoma. She's dropped a few throws that should have been caught, probably would have got the out, but we saw the pitching change with AP going out there, and I wouldn't mind seeing Kendall Wells go down to play catcher and put somebody else over there at first. And that's what they did. Exactly. That's what they did. Kendall Wells is now catching. Great job, Patty Gasso. Great call right there. As Kendall Wells is now catching for Oklahoma. Love to see that. Love that move by Patty Gasso right there. Bishop, absolutely. Katie has been struggling. And so hopefully, I don't know if you saw it, but whenever they interviewed Patty Gasso on Tuesday, Bishop, they said that Jen Rocha actually saw it from watching the game at home as she's recovering from some health issues, that with Katie, it's something mechanical. That was an easy fix. And so they were trying to work on that before going into this tournament. So, yeah, hopefully we see Katie come out and look like the Katie of old. Absolutely. It's going to be a pop out to right field. 1 up, 1 down. We really need a quiet 3-up, 3-down for Oklahoma right here. As every inning, Cal State has not gone down quietly. They've done some damage every inning, but hopefully that is the end of that since they brought in Audrey Lowry. Agree, Mary, she does. Absolutely, that's a great point. Cal State with another bunt attempt. Now they have a lot of speed. Cal State is quick. They're a lot quicker than what I thought they would be. And they've shown that they can get bunts down in pressure situations. So Cal State might just be 4-6. I know they have wins over Kentucky and I believe Auburn. And they've lost a couple to some SEC teams, but that 4-6 record, that could be just misleading. The same as Nebraska. There we go. Grounder over to third base, kneeling back with the throw, 2 up, 2 down. Exactly what Oklahoma needs here. We got to get back in the dugout here, and we got to get this lead. The bats have started to warm up for Oklahoma finally. If you're just tuning in, Cal State Fullerton's up 4-3 over Oklahoma here in the top of the 4th. Alyssa Parker was the starter for the game. She got pulled, had a rough outing. Patty brings in Audrey Lowry, the ace for Oklahoma, and she's come out and she's done her job, looking to get, for the first time this game, a 3 up, 3 down and get back in the dugout. feel like we all thought this would be a really easy game. We all picked the over-under to be easily over 10. That's not going to be the case at all. Not the case at all. As OU is getting tested early here in this 2026 Mary Nutter Classic. Get their Audrey. Oh, just a rough bounce. Nothing you can do. Bounces up high in the air there to Audrey Lowry. Just nothing you can do with that. She has to wait for it. It has another bounce. Nothing you can do. Just part of the game. It happens. So Cal State there with the little infield hit. Top of the fourth, 2 outs, 1 on. OU down 1. Cal State with another hit. It's going to be a double down the third base line. Did it go out of play? Or was that foul? Oh, whew. That was close. I thought that was fair the way that they reacted, but it was foul. Really, really close. But, man, that was going to be trouble for Oklahoma. Let's go, Audrey. Fouls that one off, so strike 2. Alyssa Parker's now over there playing first base. Like that move. I like that a lot. Grounder over to second. Alana with the error. Would have been a tough play even if she had got that cleanly, but an infield hit, an error by Alana right there at second. Cal State now with a runner on first and third. So what looked to be a quiet inning, just a basic ground ball to second base. Alana was not ready for that. And Cal State now has runners at the corner with 2 outs. Have something going here. Let's go, Audrey. We need you here. Yeah, CJ, that was rough. That was definitely a rough play right there. Cal State with the infield hit. They're just getting all the bounces so far, but only the 4th inning. It's not going to be a 5-inning run rule like we thought, but there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hit out to Gabby at short, over the throw over to first, 3rd out. So there we go. A little bit of excitement there, but it ends up being nothing. So just what Oklahoma needed. Got to get back in the dugout here. Bottom of the 4th. OU down 1. 4-3 to Cal State Fullerton. That's crazy to say, but here we are. So it looked like a very cold start for Oklahoma. Don't know if they just came in thinking, oh, this is Cal State Fullerton. They're not very good. This is going to be an easy win. They kind of went through the motions. Cal State was putting it on them early. And it was a wake-up call there in the 3rd inning, and Oklahoma started to fight back a little bit. Bat started to warm up a little bit as they're showing the players out there in the infield as they warm up. The Cal State Fullerton players are jumping around. They're excited. They're confident. So if you're Oklahoma, you were able to start getting some hits there last inning on this pitcher. You got to continue this. We got to get this back. I feel like if we get the lead even 5-4, I think everything's going to switch. The whole mentality for Cal State is going to switch, and it'll be game over. It's kind of how I feel. What do y'all think? Mary, no. Doesn't look like it. I don't think they do. Because there's been a few that have been really close, but I don't think they do. Yeah, Mary, they're going to have to earn this one. Is there interviewing the Cal State Fullerton coach over there before we get started? As they got to be excited. Coming in as a huge underdog, nobody giving them a chance. And they're giving Oklahoma everything that they want and more. But while they're doing an interview, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I appreciate it. This is a smaller channel growing pretty quick, so, and that's all thanks to all of you guys being in here. If you're new or you just checked in, this map right here is where all you guys are watching from. So if you let me know in the comments where you're watching from, I will get you up here on the map. Our goal is to hit every state. And so we think we're at around 17, 18, something like that. And we've had people from Japan, the Philippines, and Puerto Rico. So doing really, really well on this goal right here to get somebody from every state by the end of the season. So here we are, bottom of the fourth. OU down 4-3. Alyssa Parker trying to get things started here for us at the plate. Take strike one. All right, Debbie, I will get you down. And what I'm not able to do right here in this game, I might try to do it in between game one and game two here, is I'll try to get this map caught up. So I'll go back in the comments and get all you guys up here on the map. So thank you guys for letting me know where you guys are watching from. Mary, exactly. They're excited. Coach is giving an interview. The players are putting gloves on his head, and yeah. Ooh. Thought that was a little low. He was calling that a strike earlier in the game. Called that one. That was low, but calls it a strike. So listen now with a 1-2 count. David, welcome in. Boomer from Roland, Oklahoma. Glad to see you here, sir. There we go, Alyssa. Shot right out to left field, but right to her. Good hit, just right to the left fielder. Here comes Lexi McDaniel. Coming in, I would think, for Bella Emmerling, who started at catcher, had a rough game at the catcher's spot, didn't do anything offensively. So they put Kendall Wells, who started at first. She's now catching. They put Alyssa Parker, who was the starting pitcher. She had a rough outing at the circle. She's now playing first base. And now another switch by Patty here, bringing in Lexi McDaniel to bat for Bella Emmerling. Here in the bottom of the fourth, OU down 4-3 to Cal State Fullerton, 1 out. OU looking to mount a comeback here. Swing and a miss. It was way up here, y'all. Way up here. Couldn't lay off the high one. We got to have discipline at the plate. Ball one outside. So 1-1 count now for Lexi. Looking to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. OU down by 1. Oh my gosh. She looks lost. She looked lost at the plate. She looked confused. She didn't know what she was doing. She looked horrible. Them swings look horrible. Swung at one way up here over her head, and then swung at one down by her feet outside. Just a horrible at bat by Lexi McDaniel right there. So I was wrong. I thought she was batting for Bella, but here comes Bella Emmerling now, who was a starting catcher. She got pulled, but she has had a hot bat to start the season. So see if she can't come through here and get something big, get something going here for Oklahoma. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There it is. Bella Emmerling with a shot out over center field. Makes up for her errors there at catcher earlier in the game. A big shot to tie the game now here in the fourth inning. Just what Oklahoma needed. It's hard to tell at the camera angle, so you can't really tell if it's enough to get out, but a shot over center field. So could this be the spark that Oklahoma needs? Could this be the start of an avalanche? As the bats have really come on now, the first 2 innings, they were really quiet. They got a run, but it was really quiet. The offense now has really come on from the 3rd inning and now into the 4th. Oh, you're trying to put down a bunt right here? Oh, you got a big wake-up call in the top of the 3rd inning. If you're just tuning in, it was a 1-1 game. Cal State puts up 3 runs in the 3rd inning. Oklahoma just kind of going through the motions. Rough outing for Alyssa Parker at the mound. Rough day for Bella Emerling at the catcher spot. They make changes there. But it seems they're saying that it hit her. Okay, so Alana gets hit on the elbow, takes her spot there at first base. So if you're just tuning in, Oklahoma was down 4-1. They've been fighting back. It's now 4-4 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on first, 2 outs. Alana just got hit on the elbow to go down the first. Cassidy Pickering up the bat. See if we can't get a big hit right here by Cassidy. I feel like if we get a lead, y'all, that's going to be it. We just got to get the lead. As you can tell now, the players for Cal State, they're not jumping around no more with it being tied. They're not so excited as they were. And I feel like you can kind of see it on the pitcher's face a little bit too. You can tell. As the coach comes out to talk to him for a second, try to calm him down. Agreed, Reginald. Well, even Eberling last year, she was either home run or bust too a lot. So absolutely. Yeah, Teddy, we needed that. We needed that bomb big time. Man, yeah, we were completely wrong. We all thought, oh, this is going to be an easy blowout win in 5. Not the case at all. And if you're just tuning in, OU's playing another one after this. So it's going to be a late night for Oklahoma. I'm going to stay up to stream both of these. A steal by Alana. Bad throw goes out to center field. So OU now with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, tie game. Bella Emerling with the huge hit over center field, over the wall to tie the game. Has it been the best day for Oklahoma? They started out rough, having to fight their way back. That's right. I forgot about that. He came from Texas. Great point with there, Reginald. I forgot about that. Absolutely. He did. I saw that earlier. Great point. Let's go, Cassidy. Cassidy with the 3-1 count. Looking to pass the bat, keep this inning going. As OU has found a way to tie the game. Looking to get a lead. And what we all thought was going to be a blowout win in 5 for Oklahoma, not the case at all. Cal State has come to play. Cassidy gets the walk right there. So now Oklahoma with a runner on first and second. Mike White. Man, yeah, he's the biggest crybaby there is. I always love whenever you see him at the World Series, and every time that he would come out to the field to do anything, whenever they were playing Oklahoma, everybody would just boo. Ella Parker gets hit in the arm, so here we are. Alana gets hit in the elbow. Cassidy with a walk. Ella gets hit in the elbow. So Oklahoma, with 2 outs, have loaded the bases. All the momentum now has switched to Oklahoma. Cal State came out hot. Looks like we're probably going to see a pitching change. Are we? No? Okay, so we're not seeing a pitching change. Wow. Let's go, Gabby. Now, last inning, Gabby had, we started that last inning with runners on first and second, no outs, and Gabby hit into a double play. So, swing and a miss. She was full. She was way early on that pitch. But Gabby looking to redeem herself. Here were 2 outs, but bases loaded, tie game. A great opportunity here to get Oklahoma the lead. Takes that one low and outside, ball 1. Let's go, Gabby. Yeah, Tim, they're rattled. Absolutely. You can see it. All the jumping around and all that's gone away quickly. But can Gabby Garcia make them pay? Because in the last 3 batters, it's been hit by pitch, walk, hit by pitch. We got to make him pay here for that. Gabby now with a 1-2 count. Yeah, U.S. women's hockey team. That was awesome. That was great to see today. Yeah, it was. There we go. Ball 2, low. Just get us a hit, Gabby, and it's going to get the run we need. Just need a hit. A single will do. Gabby reaches for that one. What looked like could be a great opportunity, and Gabby reaches for it with her bat and hits it out to left field for the 3rd out of the inning. But Bella Emmerling with a big solo shot to tie the game for Oklahoma as we move to the 5th inning, tied 4-4. Yeah, Mac, I saw that too earlier. Yeah, wasted the bases loaded. 3 mistakes in a row by that pitcher, and we didn't make him pay. So going to the 5th inning, Oklahoma's in a battle. In a battle with Cal State Fullerton. So if this is not a wake-up call, regardless of what happens here, but if this is not a wake-up call for the rest of the weekend, then I don't know what will be. I don't know if OU was just locked in and focused on Duke, who they play tomorrow, and just thought, oh, well, Cal State, Fullerton, San Diego State, whatever. It'll be easy. Not the case at all. So OU definitely getting a big wake-up call here in the first game. Crazy. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate it. And it's already 10 o'clock in the central hour. So all you guys on the East Coast, thank y'all for staying up here with us. I hope you guys don't have to go in to work too early in the morning or anything. Audrey Lowry coming in for relief for Alyssa Parker. Definitely wasn't the game plan. She was probably going to be the starter for the next game, if not for Duke. Now, I still think she's going to pitch for Duke or against Duke tomorrow at some point, I feel like. Or maybe now with this situation, maybe we see a pitch by committee, maybe. We could see that for sure. With Miley, Sydney, KD. I mean, it could be a pitch by committee now for sure. Definitely wasn't game plan, but softball is a game of adjustments. So you got to be able to adapt. So here we are, top of the 5th inning. See if Audrey Larry can't give us a quick 3 up, 3 down. There we go. There we go. Hit out to Alana there at second. Easy play over to first for 1 out. Exactly what we need. We've yet to see a 3 up, 3 down for Oklahoma. Hopefully we can see it here. As Audrey's locked in, throwing strikes, she's not messing around. So it seems like everything is calmed down now we're good. We're playing OU softball. There we go, strike two. The bats have warmed up. The pitching looks really, really good now. It's going to be a pop-up. Is it going to stay in? It goes foul. I promise I'll get better at changing the ticker at the bottom. Another foul ball, so it's still 0-2 count. Okay, got that saved. There we go. Pop-up, is it going to stay in? Goes foul again. Yeah, CJ, we had what I think I got almost a 375, but yeah, I mean it's game started so late. People have to get up to work and kids and family, and so thank you guys for who are still here. If you're able, I hope you're able to come in. And Audrey with another big strikeout. It's not messing around. 2 outs now for Oklahoma. This is the Oklahoma that we thought that we were going to see. Dominant. This inning, Audrey looks dominant. Cal State has no answer. She's hitting her pitches. When they're swinging and they're missing, it looks bad. Audrey has definitely locked in. So you gotta love this. You gotta love this if you're an OU fan. Pitching's locked back in. Defense is playing better. There we go. Another striking. She looks silly swinging that bat. For y'all that aren't able to watch this, she is making these batters look silly. They're swinging and they're missing, and it's not even close, and they look silly doing it. Again, looking silly. 1-2 count now for Audrey Lowry. 2 outs, top of the 5th. OU tied 4-4. Right, CJ, we're the home team. Yeah. There it is. There it is. 3 straight pitches. That batter wanted nothing to do with Audrey Lowry, and she showed it. She just kind of swung the bat. She looks silly every time. 3 up, 3 down. Audrey Lowry is looking phenomenal as always. She looks great. Got to get the bats going, though. Got to get a lead here. We wasted a big opportunity last inning with Gabby having bases loaded and not able to get any of them in. Yeah, Brian, here we go. Here we go. Shoot, yeah, Kunda Wilson get another one? Absolutely. She's one of our phenom freshmen. We got so many great freshmen, y'all. Pitchers, hitters. Just the future is so bright for Oklahoma. Like we see teams like Texas Tech. They rely on the transfer portal. They brought in 8 transfers just for this season. They're trying to buy a championship with all that oil money out there in Lubbock, Texas. But Patty just continues to build through the high school ranks, because to me, if you're going to have success for a long period of time, you can't just go to the transfer portal. Is it possible? Sure. But you're not ever going to be able to gel. You're not going to be able to grow, mature as a team. The transfer portal is great if you're missing just maybe a few key, pieces that you need, but you got to use the high school. And Patty has just continued to do great at that. We had the number one recruiting class, Kendall Wells, with a big swing but goes foul. Yeah. Yeah, Tech, man. For the longest time, OU has been the villain who's going to knock Oklahoma off that four-peat. Could they get five? All that talk. Well, we finally get knocked off the perch. And then just how Tech went about getting some of them players out of the transfer portal. A lot of teams are not happy. They were very shady and dirty about how they went to do their business. So just watching in the preseason, a lot of the reporters and beat writers that cover the sport, a lot of folks are not happy with Texas Tech. So if it gets to the World Series and Tech would be in the champ series, the only people that are going to be going for Tech are people in Lubbock, Texas. Nobody else is going to be going for them. So this year, Tech is the villain. So Oklahoma, I mean, they're still going to be, I think, a top 3 seed by the end of the season. I think your top 3 seeds are going to be Oklahoma, Texas, and Tech in whatever order. Now, Tennessee, if y'all have not seen Tennessee yet, Tennessee looks great. They look scary. We don't play them in the regular season in SEC, but, man, they've had some great wins, some great top 10 wins. Tennessee and Carlin Pickens, they could definitely be there in the champ series for sure. Kendall Wells now with the 2-2 count. Takes that one low, ball 3. Yeah, Mary, his strike zone has been really, really tight. Complete opposite of what we've seen last weekend. But he is consistent, though, so respect for that. Kendall Wells with a big swing, but it's going to be a pop out to left. One down now for Oklahoma here in the bottom of the 5th. If you're just tuning in, 4-4 game. OU came out cold, not awake, not focused, not doing anything at all. Got down 4-1. Got a big wake-up call here in the 3rd inning. And now they have started to fight their way back to tie the game. And now here in the 5th, looking to take a lead over Cal State Fullerton. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Stay fair. Stay fair. Oh. Nelly Mack, that would have been a big home run. Just goes foul. Dang. Oh, man, guys, we could have used that. Ooh, Mary, that's a good question. I haven't really looked for that. That's a really good question. I mean, at this point, who do you think should be the captain? Who would you give it to? Nelly Mack with another shot down third base line, but goes foul. Who would y'all give that C to? Nobody wants it. Man, I don't like that, CJ. You would think maybe with like Cassidy Pickering, Ella Parker, Ilana, Nelly Mack, like they've been here for a while. I could easily see one of them taking it. Yeah, Mary Nelly Mack for sure. Takes that one outside low. But yeah, Mary, great point in that. I've never really thought to even see who was the captain. Never even thought about that. But I would definitely be checking that out now. Looking to see when the decision's made, who's it going to be? Nelly Mack again. Looking silly on that strikeout. So just like we've seen Artie Lowry do to the Cal State hitters, Nelly Mack looks exactly the same. Looks confused. Oh, that was a rough at bat for Nelly Mack. 2 outs now for Oklahoma here in the 5th. Alyssa Parker, the freshman, up to hit. She was the starting pitcher, had a rough outing at the Circle. Now over there playing first base, but she's a great athlete. She's a great hitter. We've already seen her hit home runs this season. Would love to see number 2 for her for the year. Number 2 or number 3. Ooh, great pitch, just goes outside. Sorry, 5.5. Let's take strike 1. CJ, I'm not even going to mess with that bet. I'm not going to. Okay. Reginald, I like that. Wow. Okay. Agreed, CJ. But if she throws that off-speed pitch outside a little low, they're chasing right there. There it was. That was a fastball, but that pitch that's going outside and low, questionable for us in the strike zone. Those OU hitters, they keep chasing. AP thought she had the walk. Now with the full count. Come on, Alyssa. Get up there. Get up there. Run. There we go. A hard hit ground ball up to short. She dives for it. Great effort by that shortstop for Cal State Fullerton. Just not able to get a throw. So Alyssa Parker, the young freshman, with a 2-out single, trying to get something going here for Oklahoma in a tied game here in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, he still has to play another game after this. It's going to be a late night for Oklahoma. Oh, here comes Kai. Kai Monner's been off to a great start. She's such a great player. I love watching Kai play. So much speed. And she could play anywhere. And we've seen this game, I feel like. This pitcher for Cal State, she is struggling with left-handed batters. She's hit she's hit a couple, so she struggles with left-handed batters. Oh, go foul. There we go. Let's go, Kai. We need a big hit right here, girl. Oh yeah. I can't show the actual game. Oh, get through. There we go. Hard hit ball out to center field for Kai Monner. So there we go. 2 hits now in a row with 2 outs. Oh yeah, again has something going here. But can they capitalize? We saw them last inning have bases loaded with 2 outs, but not able to do anything with it. Had a great opportunity there and missed it there. Again, here now we have runners on first and second, 2 outs, tie game, bottom of the 5th. Just looking to get a hit here, anything. We have some good speed on the bases, so if we can just get a hit, it's going to get the run that we need to take the lead. They're showing Bella Emling's big hit last inning to tie the game. That shot over center field. She had a rough night at the catcher spot, but big home run right there by Bella in the last inning to tie it. And here she comes. Could Isabella come through again with a big 3-run shot? Anybody want to call this? What do y'all think? Yeah, we do, Brian. Yeah, we do. Come on, Bella. Way outside. Now, Bella has struggled at the plate a little bit too. She had that home run, but she struggled before that. So can we see some plate discipline with her? Don't chase anything high or anything low and outside. There you go. Don't chase that stuff. Like what I see from Isabella right here, this at bat. Not chasing anything. And she's going to pop out to left field. Oh, man, another opportunity wasted by Oklahoma. So, didn't think I would say this. I figured it would have been ball game. Into the 5th inning, that's ball game. Oklahoma with a run rule. Not the case at all, y'all. As now we go to the 6th inning. Game tied. 7 stranded runners. We saw that a lot last year, CJ, and that hurt us. And we had just talked about that before this game started too, was don't leave all these runners on base, and that's exactly what they're doing. So win or lose right here, this is definitely a rough start for Oklahoma in the Marinara Classic. Not the start that Patty was looking for at all. And today against inferior opponents, like some positives out of this is OU is going to learn a lot from this game. Even if they come back and win this game, they're going to learn a lot from this. They're going to learn a lot over the weekend, which is great. This is a very young team, so we're going to grow mature as the season goes along, but you could definitely learn a lot from this game in all phases, all of it. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody expected this at all. Change that ticker real quick at the bottom. Oops. All right, there we go. There's 123 of you guys in here. Thank you so much for staying up late with me. It's now 11:20 on the East Coast. So for y'all on the East Coast, thank you so much for staying up with me. Staying up with us as we're watching Oklahoma and Cal State Fullerton. This has been so much fun, y'all. Getting to watch OU softball with all you guys and getting to meet so many more people from all over the country. It's been great. Oh, no, CJ, no. I totally agree with you. We saw that last year, too, with Bella. Every swing was always for the home run. Always. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, Brendan. And guess how we trust? Yes, Brian, they are. Yes, they are. Absolutely. I'm sure there's been some pretty interesting conversations in the dugout with Patty Gasso and JT and the whole team. But I mean, it's games like this where the team can mature, they can grow, and be a lot better for it as we move forward. So these kind of early season games are going to set them up for success once we get to the SEC and postseason. Let's go, Audrey. Looking for another 3 up, 3 down. A 2-0 count here to this first batter for Cal State. Yeah, Brian, we haven't really seen a whole lot of that either tonight. Oh, pretty pitch, strike one. Yeah, I would like to see that. Yeah, we have the hitters for it. We definitely have the speed for it for sure. I like that call. I would love to see that from Patty, and then maybe we will as we go into the sixth. Oh, there we go. There we go. Big swing and a miss. 2-2 count now for Audrey. Let's go, Oklahoma. Hit out to short. There we go. There we go. Out number one. Great play by Gabby Garcia over there at short. Throw over to Alyssa Parker at first. Ball one low and inside. Okay, CJ, he doesn't want to spoil it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is this good or bad? Really? Really? Dang. Man, that was a good bunt, good throw, good speed. Holy cow. That girl is quick. But again, I mean, that's how many bunts now? How many successful bunts now for Cal State right there? Dang. Okay, you're a bit, okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully, CJ, whatever you've seen, it's been good for Oklahoma. Maybe you saw a double play. That'd be great. We could definitely use that right now with one out here in the top of the sixth inning. Tie game 4-4. The coaches came out to talk to the ump for a second for Cal State. So back to action. Okay, out number two. A grinder down to first base, but Cal State now with a runner at second. 2 outs. Let's go, Audrey. Get that last out. Yeah, Mary. Our infield definitely going to need some work. After this tournament, we go back home, and we're going to have our first home game next Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's on the 26th. I forgot against who. It's against a lower tier team, but yeah, I feel like leading up to that, there's going to be a lot of infield work, a lot of defensive work. There we go. Audrey now with the 0-2 count on this hitter. But yeah, our infield is getting exposed. Great point there, Mary. We definitely got to work on bunt defense. But Cal State, man, they have so much. There we go. Big strikeout. CJ, is that what you were talking about? Great job, Audrey. But yeah, our infield and our bunt defense, we are getting exposed. Now, I'll give credit to Oklahoma. It's not all their fault. I mean, because Cal State, they got some speed, y'all. They are quick. They've been well coached when it comes to base running. Man, they are good. Very, very impressed with Cal State Fullerton. Their coach, their team, they have nothing to lose. You're playing Oklahoma like they were supposed to get destroyed and they're not. So, and Oklahoma here with a very slow start. Down 4-1, they fought themselves back. Now they've missed up on a couple opportunities. They had bases loaded, did nothing with it. We had runners on first and second last inning, couldn't do anything with it. So I think CJ said now it's 7 base runners we've left on base. That we can't have that. Can't have that. Yeah, Petty may be doing some scouting in her head. She's like, oh man, she's gonna remember some of these players now while she's there in Cali. As I believe on Saturday, I think it's Saturday's matchups. So OU is going to play 2 tonight. They play Duke tomorrow afternoon. They play 2 on Saturday. They finish up with Washington on Sunday. Patty's going to play her alma mater, Long Beach State, on Saturday. So I know she talked about how she's really, really excited for that. Oh, there we go. See, we're not as fast. We don't do it as well as what they just did. As though you just tried to put down a bunt to get something going. Cal State was ready for it. Ilana, just not enough speed for out number 1. Yeah, I don't like that call. Why? I don't. And they were ready for it. So Cassidy right back to the pitcher, out number 2. Are you kidding me? So quickly going, like 3 pitches, it's been 2 outs for Oklahoma. Not the start we were looking for at all. Right back to the pitcher. Golly. Let's go, Ella. We need some of that magic like we saw in the Tennessee game in the World Series. Come on, Ella. Catcher trying to frame that one. Not going to happen. Yeah, CJ, yeah, those 2 outs came so quick. Golly. Let's go, Ella. As Ella Parker, if we remember last year in the World Series, she had that massive home run against Carlin Pickens in a game where Oklahoma looked like they were left for dead, had nothing going right, and she sent her magic for that walk-off against Carlin Pickens last year in the World Series. Not the same kind of game by no means here, but, man, what an opportunity for her to get a big hit and get something going here for Oklahoma. Swing and a miss, strike 2, little high, would have been ball 3. Come on, Ella, plate discipline now. Very quick and cold inning for Oklahoma at the plate. Ball 3 way up high. Full count now for Ella Parker. If you just tuned in, bottom of the 6th inning, tie game with Cal State Fullerton, 4-4, 2 outs. Ella Parker with a 3-2 count, looking to get something going here for Oklahoma. Great pitch, great location. They called it the ball. The pitcher's smiling. Yeah, that was a great pitch. This umpire, he has a very tight strike zone. That could have, and see, you see Ellis grin as she goes down first base. She knew she got away with one there. That was strike 3. Umpire didn't call it, as he has a very, very tight strike zone. So here comes Gabby Garcia. She had a massive opportunity back in the, was it 3rd inning, 4th inning? Couldn't come through. So can she do it here in the 6th inning? Gabby Garcia looking to get a big hit here to extend the inning, give OU the lead. In a very surprising game, tied with Cal State Fullerton, 4-4. OU was down 4-1. Everybody thought coming into this game it was going to be a blowout. We were all saying over-under was easily going to be over 10. Some of us had over 20 runs scored for Oklahoma in this game. Not the case at all. As Oklahoma has come back down to earth offensively after last weekend's just fireworks show. Pop out by Gabby Garcia, so nothing at all there in the sixth. Unbelievable. So, all right, y'all. Either we're going to walk it off to the seventh. Golly, unbelievable. We're going to have to walk it off in the seventh inning to beat Cal State Fullerton. That is crazy to say. Crazy. Yeah, and she's been so good. Like, well, I mean, last weekend every hitter looked ridiculous for Oklahoma, but we have definitely come back down to earth on this, which is good. I like that. We've, maybe we were getting a little bit too much hype from the media. Oh, 34 runs. And so maybe they were feeling themselves a little bit coming into tonight's game. But hopefully we see some Sooner magic here in the seventh inning. They got a quick wake-up call that you're not going to come out here to the Mary Nutter and just coast through no matter who you're playing. No win is going to be easy. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Nobody in the world was giving Cal State Fullerton a chance to beat Oklahoma. Nobody. But what a game for them. So here we are. Audrey Lowry had to come in the third inning in relief of Alyssa Parker, the freshman, who had a rough start. Audrey's come in and done a great job. Oh, he just had to fight back from a 4-1 deficit. It's now 4-4. Here we are on the top of the seventh. Another bunt by Cal State, but it goes foul. Man, this bunt game and speed by Cal State is ridiculous. They are putting on a clinic of how to bunt and get down the baseline. And doing it against the Oklahoma Sooners of all teams, Oklahoma. Oh, pretty pitch. But he didn't call it against Ella, so he ain't going to call it here. But that was a good pitch. Thank you guys so much for still being on here with me. It's 10:34, 11:34 on the East Coast. So for y'all that might still be here on the East Coast, thank you guys so much for still being here with us. It's going to take Sooner magic in the seventh inning to beat Cal State Fullerton. Unbelievable. Ooh, okay. A&M beat Duke 11-5. Good game for A&M as they got beat earlier by Oregon. So A&M able to bounce back. Oregon's going to be another team that we should see in postseason. It would surprise me if they get to the World Series. They'll definitely be in the postseason for sure, though. Foul ball. So Audrey has a battle here. Top of the seventh, tie game, 2-2 count. Nobody on, no outs. We really need a quick 3 up and 3 down quickly. Another one fouled off. Oh yeah, Sid. She's great. I love Sid Romero. Let's go, Audrey. Got her to chase that pile a little bit, but fouled it off. Still 2-2 count. Good little battle here. Hey, does anybody know what the pitch count is now for Audrey? What's her pitch count looking like? Another foul ball. Golly, what a battle. There we go. Big strikeout by Audrey Lowry. That was a battle. Great at bat for that Cal State hitter. Excuse me. Big strikeout for Audrey, though. Got her to chase on the pitch that was a little low in the strike zone. So here we go. 1 out now for Audrey Lowry. Another foul ball. 60 pitches. Okay. Definitely going to need her later on in the weekend. Big game tomorrow against Duke tomorrow afternoon. I'll be live streaming that, so if you guys are able to tune in, hope to see you guys here. There you go, Audrey. Quickly an 0-2 count now, getting that bat to the chase high. It's all good, Mary. I was just wondering because I know how important she's going to be later on. And some of these hitters are giving her a battle, man. A lot of foul balls, so. So with where we are now, who do you think starts the next game? I think it's going to be Sydney Berzone from LSU. That's what I'm going to go with. Could be Miley, maybe the transfer from Ole Miss. I think it'll be one of those two, though. What do y'all think? A hit over Nellie Mack. It's going to go to the fence. It's going to be a double for Cal State. Get the ball in. Let's go. So a big hit, a double. Hit down the third baseline, goes all the way to the fence. Took a little bit of time for that left fielder to get it in. So just like that, Cal State has the winning run in scoring position. Possibly the winning run. Oklahoma was able to get this game tied. We've had a lot of opportunity to take the lead multiple times now. Have not been able to do it. Hopefully it does not cost us here against Cal State. I know it's early afternoon. 3 p.m. Central Time. That's what the schedule says here. So let me make sure because I don't want to tell you the wrong time. I like that point, Mary. I like that. Let me get the time for tomorrow. And with that, Cal State takes the lead. They get a big hit. They get another double. Cal State looking to get the massive, what would be the biggest upset win, not even close to the season in college softball. I mean, Cal State just taking advantage of their opportunities. They're getting good hits. Run easily comes in. So now Cal State up 5-4, y'all. Yeah, this is 2 doubles back to back. Unbelievable. I just want to make sure about the right time for tomorrow. I think it's just want to make sure I tell you the right time. Yeah, so one side is saying 3, the other is saying 3:30. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I guess it's 3 o'clock Central Time, 3:30 Central Time. If anything changes on that, that's what the schedule. And I just checked. That's what it's telling me. So hopefully that's correct. Hopefully we don't have any crazy delays. But here we are. Oklahoma's in trouble. You have your ace out there. She's given up 2 doubles in a row. Top of the 7th inning. Oh, you down 5-4, 1 out. Runner on second. Oh, big hit. Thought Audrey was going to catch it, but they get the out at first. But the runner advances to third. So 2 outs now for Oklahoma. Cal State already did the damage that they needed to. And an insurance run over there at third base here in the 7th inning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Strike 1 for Audrey Lowry. Golly. I can't even put into words how shocked I am by this score. This would have been the last team that I would have said, oh, hey, you had the chance to lose to. Unbelievable. Big swing and a miss. This hitter here has struggled all night long. So Audrey looking to get the strikeout to get us back into the dugout, and it's going to take some center magic just to get this game tied. Takes the ball there, so now, what? Some confusion there. What happened? I don't have Plank on, so I'm not sure what just happened there. Huh. A little bit confusing, but we get the third out. But Cal State does the damage. They get 2 doubles in a row to get the go-ahead run. So Oklahoma now 3 outs. 3 outs away from what would be the biggest upset loss of the season. Not even close, but in Patty we trust. We've seen this 1,000 times before. Center magic. We got this, y'all. We got this. How y'all feeling? $104 of you guys in here. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Man, Sooner Nation, what the heck is going on? Now I could see this if this was Duke, Washington. I could see this kind of score and this kind of outcome, but definitely not Cal State. What in the heck? Okay, gotcha. On a bad, okay. I was wondering because there was some confusion. I was wondering what that was. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get some center magic right here. We've had a lot of opportunities the last couple innings, especially in the 4th and 5th. Not really in the 6th. We were pretty cold last inning, but there in the 4th and 5th inning, a lot of opportunity that we just let go to waste. We left what in just those 2 innings alone? I think 5 or 6 base runners in just those 2 innings alone. So to start the game, Cal State had all the momentum. We came back, we got all the momentum, and now Cal State 3 outs away from a program historic upset win over the GOAT in Oklahoma. Kendall Wells, the young freshman, we've seen her she was the hero in game 1 of the season against Arizona State. She's hit one already this season or this tonight. We could definitely use one here. Big swing and a miss. She pulled her head on that too. A lot like Bella Emmerling. It's home run every swing. She'll have to grow and mature and learn to become just a better all-around hitter. Good plate discipline there. Leave that one alone. So 2-1 count now for Kendall Wells. Bottom of the seventh. We're down 5-4. No outs. Nobody on. Looking for some Sooner magic out here in Cali on day one of the Mary Nutter Classic. Ooh. Good pitch. Little inside, but he called it the strike. So that was a good pitch. Kendall now going to have to protect. 2-2 count. Fouls that one off. Yeah, CJ. Issues coming in was the pitching. Our ace so far this season didn't look good, so going to need a lot of growth from our pitching staff. Kendall Wells with the strikeout. One down now, so 2 outs away. As she pulled her head again, that low and outside pitch is getting a lot of these OU hitters. That would have been a ball. That would have been ball 3. Let it go. So our plate discipline is lacking tonight too. Swing and a miss. Golly. Nellie Mack looking to get something going. As OU now is down 5-4 with 2 outs left to do something here. Oh, pretty pitch. Great pitch, but he's not going to call that. Not with his strike zone. Come on, Nellie Mack. Just takes one. Come on. A weak line drive hit out to the shortstop. So Cal State 1 out away from upsetting number 4 Oklahoma. None of us saw this coming. We all predicted a blowout. So assuming that we don't see any Sooner magic here, if this does not wake up Oklahoma, especially this weekend, then I don't know what else will. I mean, a lot of issues. We thought coming in, we were starting to look a lot better as a team. But like CJ said, our ace didn't do well. Our defense didn't do well. Our bunt defense and infield got exposed. We left way too many runners on base. Just a lot of mistakes from Oklahoma. Alyssa Parker. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yes. Yes. Alyssa Parker just tied the game off of a home run over center field. I thought the center fielder was going to catch that. That was really, really close. Wow. Man, I wish we had a better camera angle. They're showing their reaction from Cal State. Wow. So is that going to be what we need to finish this off and get the win here? Or are we going to go to extras? Wow. Come on, Kai. Come on, Kai. Plate discipline. Skip, who's the bandwagoner? Who are we talking about? No, John, I can't. I can't do that. I'll get in trouble with YouTube. Oh, Kai, get a hit. Get a hit. Did she catch that? She did. Great catch by center fielder. But Alyssa Parker, the freshman, the starting pitcher who got roughed up to start this game for Oklahoma, with 2 outs, able to come in, get a big hit to tie the game, and now we're going to extras. So OU still has some life. Brian, are you talking about defensively or? Oh, Skip, it's all good. It's all good, Skip. You just never know. We just never know with this Oklahoma team. And of all people, like Alyssa Parker would not have been my first choice to say, hey, who do you think was able to tie the game in the 7th inning when you're down? I mean, Alyssa Parker, what a hit for her. And you saw her going around the bases. She was jumping up and down. She was so excited. I'm so happy for her. But can we finish this? Now it's back where it's a 0-0 game, you know? What are we going to do here? Audrey Lowry still pitching. Got roughed up a little bit last inning. That's right, Mary. That's right, Mary. And what's crazy is this is only game 1. Game 1. I remember that. That was a heck of a moment, too, for Oklahoma. Absolutely. That's right, Bishop. Exactly. Can we get a clean 1-2-3 inning here from Oklahoma? As Audrey got beat up a little bit in the last inning. But here we are, if you're just tuning in. Oklahoma, 5-5 game. Had to go. We're going into extras now here in the 8th inning. Of course, in extras, you start with the runner at second. Here comes the bunt game. As she tried to bunt, she held back 1-1 count, but this bunt game for Cal State has been deadly. Oklahoma has not been able to defend it. They got speed. So even if they play the ball well and defend it well, just trying to get the runner out, it has been trouble for Oklahoma. We need a pop out, a strikeout. We cannot let that runner advance to third base with just 1 out. We can't do it. Cal State has way too much speed. Could really use the infield fly, strikeout, something very, very shallow. Keep that runner at second. Skip. You just never know, man. It's crazy. I like that, Brian. Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of work. Oh, he needs a lot of work, but the season's still really, really young. There we go. So a grounder down to first base, but the runner did advance. So what do we do here? Cal State has lots of speed. I mean, they can put down a bunt. They've shown that they can score off of a bunt. They've gotten 2 runs off of the bunt alone with somebody at third. So, and this is that hitter the last inning that put down the bunt, and she's quick. So if you're OU right here, what do? You know the bunt's coming. You know it is. And this hitter, she has tremendous speed herself. I got you, Skip. You gotta watch your blood pressure. I understand that, sir. I understand that. Can't get your heart rate up too much. Low and outside, ball one. Yeah, John fake throw to first and catch the runner. Wouldn't mind that. We saw that earlier in the first inning. Cal State's been really, really aggressive, and in the first inning, they had a runner she just ran down the line way too much, and Bella was able to throw her out, going back to third. 2-0 count now. I could easily see a walk right here. Give yourself a chance to go to a double play. That's what they're doing. She's throwing outside. This is going to be like a. I wish you could just say, hey, just go down to first, but that's what they're doing. They're going to walk her, give her the chance to, or have the chance to do a double play. But that's going to be tough, though, because Cal State has lots and lots of speed. Strike one. A high pressure situation right here. Hit down the second. They're going to go home. Got him. Got him. Yes. Yes. Out at home. Ball was hit out to Gabby at short. You had to throw it home. Great throw. Kendall Wells able to hang on to that ball and get the runner out. Great play. Yes. So 2 outs now for Oklahoma. Great play. Great throw. Gets the tag. So Oklahoma now, top of the 8th, tie game, 2 outs. They have a runner on first. Let's get out of this and go walk it off in the 8th. Come on now. Come on, Arthur. You've done it. You've had a great game. You came into a rough situation. You came out of that. Little rough last inning, but finish this. Finish this strong. Got a timeout here. What's going on? Let's go, Audrey. All right, so here we go. 5-5 game, top of the 8th. Oklahoma, the home team, so they've still yet to bat. But Cal State has a runner at first, 2 outs. Been a crazy game, crazy start to the game. Cal State won it 4-1. Oklahoma's fought back. They tied it, had multiple opportunities to take a big lead, couldn't do it. Left a lot of runners on base. Cal State got the lead in the 7th, and big swing and a miss for strike 2. And then the bottom of the 7th inning, down to our last out, Alyssa Parker, the freshman, hits a shot over center field to tie the game to go to the 8th. Come on, Audrey. Yeah, Liz Parker home run was huge. I thought it was a pretty good. Oh, there we go. Strikeout. There we go. All right, so Oklahoma's in business, y'all. We have a chance to do this here. Going to the bottom of the 8th inning, we'll have a runner start on second. It's just going to take one hit, a productive out. We can do this. Absolutely. Let's end this. We've been playing with fire way too much tonight. Thank y'all so much for still being here. It's after midnight on the East Coast. So thank you guys so much who might be here on the East Coast spending your what is now early Friday morning as we're watching the Sooners, who have not played a good game at all against a team that they should have run ruled easily, but came out cold. They've had a rough game in all phases. It's been up and down, but somehow find themselves with a chance to win the game and walk this off in the eighth inning. Unbelievable. They're showing all the Oklahoma fans that are out there, OU travels well. And of course, we get a lot of, Patty being from California, we get a lot of players from out there. So a lot of support for the students out there in Cali. Oh, Mary had to quit. Yeah, because, right? Yeah, so much for the pregame predictions. We were totally wrong. Nobody right on this one. Oh, come on, Bella. Come on, Bella. They're going to walk her. And what's great, so we have the runner at second base. It's Kai Miner. She's one of the fastest girls on the team. So if you had to pick one girl to put at second, that's exactly what you would want. They're going to walk Bella Emmerling automatically to give Oklahoma runners on first and second, no outs. Surprising move by Cal State right there. 3-1 count now for Bella. Can't believe they're just going to put her on like that. All right, here we go. Oklahoma now, runner on first and second. Bottom of the eighth, trying to walk this off. Still another game to play here in about a half hour, 45 minutes. Just one swing away. Alana up to bat. She has speed. We just don't want to see a double play. Obviously, that's the worst thing. Somehow, some way, we got to at least get that runner over to third, no matter what. No outs. I like that call, bunt. Advance the runners. Smart. But, I don't know. We'll see. Cal State's shown that they've had really good bunt defense. Kai at second base, a lot of speed over there at second base. Alana trying to get the bunt down. Of course, Cal State playing in on their defense. Even so, it's going to be tough to get Kai out at third. Good luck with that. 2-0 count for Alana. Hit down the short. Oh. Alana hits it down to short. They throw it over to third. They get the lead runner. Exactly what we didn't want to see. Exactly what we didn't want to see. I mean, you could have hit it to the pitcher, to second, to first. If you're going to do that, bunt the ball, get the bunt down. It's going to take a hit here. Cassidy Pickering up to hit. 2-1. 1 out. Tie game, bottom of the eighth. Let's go, Cassidy. Cassidy, no hits on the day, 2 walks and a ground out. Let's go, Cassidy. Take it, ball high, 2-0. Got Tia Malloy over there now at second. Keep a lot of speed on the bases. And, of course, you have Alana over there at first. So lots of speed. So it's just going to take a single, and we should be able to get this. Pretty pitch. Take strike 1. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, she definitely is due here. Thinks about it, takes that one high. She did not go at that. Calm down, catcher. 3-1 count now for Cassidy. Could load the bases here. Here we go. Ball 4. Bases loaded now for Oklahoma. Just 1 out. Just give me a fly out to the outfield. It ain't going to take much here to win this game. It's not going to take much here. There's so much pressure now on this defense for Cal State. A walk would win the game. A fly out. The coach here for Cal State is coming out. That respect that respect for that Cal State pitcher. She's thrown a heck of a game against Oklahoma where you're given no chance. She's great job. I don't know who she is, but great job to her. Are they going to let her keep playing? But for this pitcher here going up against Oklahoma, she's thrown probably if not one of the best games of her career. She's going to stay in. So coaches went out there to talk to her, calm her down, make sure everybody's on the same page, let them know the situation. Uh-oh. Here it comes. We've seen it before. Here comes Ella Parker. We know that she's put off Student Magic. Does she have another one right here in her? Are we fixing to see Student Magic by Ella Parker here? Takes ball 1 up high. Exactly, Teresa. Sack fly. It ain't going to take much. We have a lot of speed on the bases. With Tia Malloy over there at third base now. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Ella was swinging for the outfield for sure on that one. 1-1 count. Bases loaded. Oklahoma tied up in the bottom of the 8th. Just 1 out. Come on, Ella. Fouled that one off, strike 2. A strikeout would be horrible right here. We cannot have a strikeout. Even just hitting it, just putting it into play is going to cause pressure. We could still win the game with that. Just the infield grounder could get us this walk off. We just can't have a strikeout. Oh my God. Ella Parker strikes out. Unbelievable. You've got to be kidding me. Looked silly on that too. It was outside. It was going to be a ball. Gabby Garcia swinging for the fences as Oklahoma had bases loaded, 1 out. Tie game. Just a productive out was all we needed. And Ella Parker with a massive strikeout. And Gabby Garcia, hopefully she can be the hero here. Takes one low, 1-1. Even a walk, y'all. A walk here would get us the win. Got to have plate discipline. Come on, Gabby. Takes that one up high. Ball 2. 2-1 count now. Keep your plate disciplined. Do not help this pitcher out. Be smart. Come on, Gabby. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was right down the middle, too. Come on, Gabby. Thought about it, lays off of it. Ball 3, just outside. That was a good pitch. Good pitch. Gabby there with great discipline to let that one go. So, one pitch. This could either be the win for a walk-off, a walk for the walk-off win, or we're going to go to extras right here. Oh, did she miss that? Wow. Did the outfielder drop that ball? Did she misplay that? Oklahoma wins. Gab, was it a grand slam? Oh, it was a grand slam. A grand slam for Gabby. A walk-off grand slam. Are you kidding me? Let's go. I couldn't tell from the camera reaction. It was really confusing. Gabby Garcia with the walk-off grand slam, baby. They're showing the replay. Beautiful. Oh, your dugout just comes out. They just erupt. What a game, y'all. What a game. Gabby Garcia. But, I mean, I got to applaud Cal State right there. Heck of a game. I mean, you take us down to the wire. Unbelievable, y'all. Yeah, it is. Two grand slams on the season. All right, so it'll be about 30, 40 minutes before the next game. I know it's late, y'all. It's already, 12:15 on the East Coast. So thank you guys so much that stayed up to watch this crazy game. So if you guys are able, I'll be back on here in about 30 minutes whenever the game gets going. And if you can't come on here again, I get because of work life in general. Thank you so much today for all your support. And if you do have to leave and won't be on for the next one, I will see you tomorrow afternoon whenever they play Duke at 3 o'clock Central Time. So until then, thank you. God bless, and I'll see you in about 30 minutes.